think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're live. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? We got Rich first. Then we got King Shine. Hail to the FT445 was good. Johnny Boat was happening. Casper Hill was popping. Jado was good. Y'all watching the cheat? Yeah, I was originally gonna do 1 p.m. and then I was like, you know, I might as well wait until the game come on. So at least, I mean, because I'm gonna be live streaming for like an hour, maybe two. And I figured I might as well just be live streaming during the game, so we can talk about Burgundy and Gold stuff. We can talk about this game currently going on with the Browns and the Chiefs. One of these dogs is currently spazzing out and running around the room. I don't know what's going on. We can talk about that. You know what I mean? Let me pull up some film, actually, though. I could actually go and pull up some film. Let me see. Well, let me see. How do I do this? Hold on. Let me set this. I'll bring this right back. Let me see. How do I bring up the film? Because I figured, I mean, y'all don't, hey, bro, hey, not right now. Y'all can do it later. I'm figured y'all probably want to watch, y'all prefer to watch film than to watch, say, then just that picture of Ron Rivera chilling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go pull up some film. Y'all watching. Rico, what do you think about the Deshaun Watson situation? Oh, yeah, I think he might end up leaving now. I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard just to assume somebody's going to leave. Because, the Houston Texans don't have to trade him. You know what I'm saying? It's always like that. But, I mean, we've seen with James Harden doing everything he can to make sure he gets up out of there. Hey, man, I mean, there was a report this morning that Eric Bieniemy is now an actual serious head coaching candidate. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure Houston's doing that because of how Deshaun Watson has reacted. So that's pretty funny. They probably still won't hire him, though. But at least, you know. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, head coaches don't even want to come there with all that drama. Yep. Watson will do everything he can to get out. Man, I hope so. I mean, I would love for him to come here. I doubt it. I think we don't have much of a chance at all. Mostly because of where we're picking in the draft. So, hey, man, I hate to say I told a lot of people so. If we had a higher draft pick, we would actually have a chance, but we're picking 19th. They're not going to trade with us unless we give them all kinds of draft picks, like all kinds of first. You probably going to have to throw Montez Sweat or somebody in there and stuff like that. It's over with for that. It's almost no way we're getting Deshaun Watson with the 19th overall pick. When you have the Dolphins as top, I think they're 4 and stuff like that. It's just like, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. What is this camera view? What is this? I want the film. I don't want like regular game. Hold on. Here we go. Alright. I'm just throwing on some Chase Young film. Let me know if y'all want to watch somebody else, maybe like Taylor Heineke or something. What's good, Aaron Smith? Trey Summer running back Ohio State declared for the draft. I saw that. Can you please do a video on the dark horse underrated QB prospects in 2021 draft? Let me write that down, Andrew. Let me write that down. I gotta study those guys first. I mean, because I don't really know them, to be honest with you. I've watched like a little bit here and there of certain people, highlights, a little bit of film. But like, I haven't, like, beyond Trey Lance, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence. And kinda Desmond Ridder. I haven't done like real deep analysis film review. So, I'm going to have to really go look at all of those other guys. I mean, I looked at quite a bit of Jamie Newman, actually. Because, I mean, when we first got him, he transferred to Georgia. Yeah, the other people, I don't really know. So, I'm going to have to watch more guys before I do that. Because right now, my pool of quarterbacks isn't as, as broad as I would want it to be before I make a video like that. You know what I'm saying? I need to watch more De'Aaron King. I need to watch more, all them different type of people. What's it called? Ellinger from the Texas or whatever. Need to watch more of him before I make a video like that. All that type of stuff. What's good, John Shaw? What's good, Sergio? J Mon, what's good? On what linebackers we can get in draft or free agency. I'm thinking about doing that for every position group. I was thinking about doing like a like doing that exactly for every position group, like all the best wide receivers available in the draft and free agency, and how they can maybe compare to each other, the price for each of them, like what pick you would have to spend on one guy, what money you would have to spend on a free agent, you know what I'm saying? Just like seeing what's worth it. I was gonna start with the quarterbacks. I was gonna be like, what does it take to get Matthew Stafford? What picks do you have to trade? What money will you possibly have to give him in an extension? Compared to like, what would you have to trade up in the draft to get a Trey Lance? Compared to what would you have to trade up to get a Zach Wilson? Compared to what would you have to trade to get a Matt Ryan? Compared to what would you have to pay Dak Prescott? You know what I'm saying? So I would literally compare every quarterback. I would be like, draft picks you have to use to either trade up or trade away, how much money they may cost you immediately and long term, and all of that type of stuff. And it's gonna be like in comparison to each one. So I'm gonna do that probably with everybody, linebackers, wide receivers, all of that type of stuff. So I was planning on doing that. Said stream just start. It started at 3, not that late. The Browns Chiefs about to be good. Yeah, I'm watching. The Chiefs don't have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so this is pretty entertaining. Because I just got the notification. Yeah, notifications are late sometimes. I've noticed I get notifications late on like things I'm subscribed to. You doing a Zach Wilson video? Have to. I have to do a Zach Wilson video. It's on the way at some point. What's good, Armando? Zach Wilson going to the Jets according to Tankathon. I'm not surprised. A lot of people do have Zach Wilson over Justin Fields. Let's get Big Blue Wave. Brother Rico, I heard something very disturbing last week. The Taylor Heineke, a Trump supporter. Would that make the team a bit uncomfortable? I haven't really dove into that to really see if he truly... Because I've heard about that. Like, I saw one tweet saying he is. I saw one tweet saying it's not that bad. He just said some things that was, like, a little weird. But it wasn't like he was a full... So, I don't know. I'm about to look into it. I'm about to look into that. I'm in the chat. What's good, Derek JB? Taylor Heineke, our new Kirk Cousins. Nah, Taylor Heineke has a higher ceiling than Kirk Cousins. What's good, Derek? My boy Derek. How much cap space will we have once free agency starts? Let me write that down. I could do a cap space video. We'll see. That might tie into something else, though. I might do, like, cap space and something else. Yo, Rico, are you going to do live stream the draft? Of course. I'm live streaming every draft. Y'all know the draft is my favorite part of football. I like the draft more than actually watching games, so... Well, at least the process of the draft, like, Tyreek Hill already going for 40 yards. It's dark. It's quite dark. But y'all know team building is more important to me than actually watching the games. Y'all know that, man. Free agency, draft, film study, player evaluation. I like that more than the actual games on Sundays. So y'all know I'm live streaming for that. How much cap space will we have if we cut some expensive players? Well, you cut Alex Smith, we're in the 50-something millions, which we're like top 5, top 4. I think number 4, maybe number 3. I think the only team above us right now are the Patriots, the Jets, and like some other random 2 teams. I forgot. Like Alex Smith and Landon. Now, Landon Collins, you cut him. He's still so much dead cap, you don't save money. That's why there's no point in cutting him. It'd be different if we could save money cutting Landon Collins and you're like, oh yeah, we got Cameron Curl with straight. But like cutting Landon Collins, he'll still cost, I think, literally the same amount. Like he'll literally still cost $30 million this year or something like that. I don't care if he's Trump supportive, is right. Do you think Heineke coming back as starter? Hey, I'm down for Heineke to start as long as we have like a Trey Lance or a Zach Wilson, Justin Fields learning behind him. I'm cool with that. I'm super cool with that. Rico, I'm not live streaming the draft because I'm being your stream while watching the draft. Hey, man, but like, I mean, if you wanted to live stream, you know what I'm saying? I say try it. Or you never know. Like, since it will probably be a lot of us live streaming during, to get good views, maybe you want to do like a quick like draft analysis. Like immediately after we pick somebody, you dip up out of my stream and do like a whoever we pick in the first round review, how you feel about it and stuff like that. Like jump on it like that, you know what I'm saying? Try to find a nice little window of opportunity when like nobody else is doing anything, because all of us will probably be live streaming. So I don't know. So like to try, you know, to get more known, to get bigger, try to hurry up and do like a quick little review, you know what I'm saying? But I hope they draft wise and smart. We need those players to make it to the Super Bowl. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I think this free agency and draft, we do it right with Super Bowl contenders, honestly. And what's good, Trill White? How do you feel about this Kyle Smith bull? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's annoying. I love Kyle Smith. I mean, technically, nobody's replaceable because, I mean, we'd be arrogant to think nobody can do what Kyle Smith is doing. But I really want Kyle Smith to stay. I mean, in some way. Now, I mean, I think there is a scenario where we get a new GM and Kyle Smith just, like, is still, like, part of our draft process. Because it seems like Ron Rivera's wants somebody more so that's going to handle the business side of things, the managing side of things, contracts, and all that type of stuff. And I think Kyle Smith is more player evaluation. So I think even if we do go outside for a GM, I think we still may keep Kyle Smith, and he'll help us with our drafts like he's been doing. I really hope that's the the case. I'm going to recap the whole draft. They interview Eric Stokes, but not Kyle Smith. Yeah, that was weird, bro. Like, I don't understand. I thought they were just, like, trying to get outside voices and outside opinions. Then they interview Eric Stokes, and it's like, all right, so it's not just outside. It's just basically, as long as you're not Kyle Smith, you get an interview. Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'm not even in consideration anymore. First round. I'm pissed. Do you think Kyle Smith will leave if he doesn't get promoted? I hope not, bro. I really don't. Does what else elsewhere? I really hope you're right, Rico. How realistic do you think it is we get Stafford? I don't think it's very realistic, but I do like Stafford. I mean, Georgia Bulldog, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer to go get a Trey Lance. But Matthew Stafford, my thing with Matthew Stafford is like our ceiling. I mean, you can win a Super Bowl with him, but it's not like I'm going into the 2021-2022 season confident. Oh, yeah, we're Super Bowl contenders for sure. Like, he's not like, we get Deshaun Watson, you're Super Bowl contenders. You're a top 5 team at least in the NFL. With Matthew Stafford, I think we win about 10 games a season, maybe 11, and then win a couple of playoff games. But I don't think we're just this juggernaut of a team because of Matthew Stafford. We're better than we were with Alex Smith. We're better than when we were with Kirk Cousins, but it's not Deshaun Watson, and that's why I love Trey Lance and Zach Wilson so much, because they have the Deshaun Watson ceiling. You know what I'm saying? They're not guaranteed to turn out to be a Deshaun Watson, but they have the potential to. We already know who Matthew Stafford is, and I love Matthew Stafford. Top 15 quarterback in the NFL for sure, but that play with Pat Mahomes was so weird. It looked so slow. That touchdown. I'm at work. They have everything blocked off. 6200 National Guard. They not playing over there. Oh, yeah, because you're in D.C. Boy, in Atlanta, it's like nothing happened. It's like COVID doesn't even exist. People don't wear masks in Walmart, at the club, restaurants. I mean, we're chilling. This is literally as if COVID doesn't exist down here. So, first down, Tyreek Hill. Rico, I don't think Kyle Smith will leave. I hope not, man. Make Kyle Smith an assistant GM. Hey, I'm down for that. Please, something. Whatever you got to do. Give him the same title, but pay him more money. Whatever it takes, keep him. We should get a wide receiver to pair with Scary Terry. That's why I want Chris Olave in the second round if he makes it. That's why I have him. That's why I have us getting them in my mock draft. Because, boy, please. Somebody like a Chris Olave opposite of Terry McLaurin, unstoppable. The teams that need GMs, 5 of the most teams already filled the GM spot. Oh, that's a good point, TD Mahomes. Brother, the owners, coaches, etc. need to address the refs' calls not being made in bad calls. This hatred for Washington has to end. This has been going on since 1979, bro. The refs are crazy. Every time I do a video involving the Buccaneers, I talk about it briefly. It's wild, bro. I don't see why people want Stafford so much. We won't win a Super Bowl. I mean, it depends on how good your team is around them. Like, with Alex Smith, I felt like no matter how great our team is, it's just going to be hard to win a Super Bowl with somebody that limited. But Matthew Stafford isn't that limited. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can win a Super Bowl with Matt Stafford. It's just not like nobody's afraid of us, I don't think. I don't think people are nowhere near as afraid of us with Matthew Stafford as they will be with like a Deshaun Watson or a Trey Lance if he reaches his ceiling, or a Zach Wilson if he reaches his ceiling, or a Justin Fields if he reaches his ceiling. Who should I do next? Who y'all think? I'll do Taylor Heineke. How about we do Taylor Heineke? We'll do some Taylor Heineke highlights. How about that? Do some Taylor Heineke while we're just sitting here talking. You know, something to look at. Let me see. Where we at? Comment scrolled a little fast for me. I wasn't ready. I don't see what people. Okay, they missed. Dustin Hopkins would never. It would actually he would. He has, but that's funny though. Dustin Hopkins would never. It would be McVay, Shanahan, and LaFleur all over again. Yeah, you did you know if the Packers win this next game, that will be 3 straight NFC championships that have an ex Washington coach on it. So it was Sean McVay, then Kyle Shanahan, and then now LaFleur. Literally back to back to back. So like we can't let that happen with Kyle Smith. Even though he's not a coach, his talent evaluation is ridiculous. Now he's had some misses, of course. You don't know exactly who to give credit to, who to give blame to. But overall, we've had some great hits and some pretty big misses. But at the end of the day, I'll take the great with the bad. I'll take the great with the bad rather than just a whole bunch of average players. I'll take Cameron Curl in the 7th with a Ryan Anderson in the 2nd any day. I'm sorry. It would be nice if we can get perfect, but a lot of teams are not out here finding Cameron Curls in the 7th, Chase Roulier's in the 6th. I'll take that. You think? And I think Ryan Anderson isn't even that bad. I think we're just not using him the way he needs to be used because we're not running a 3-4 anymore. We're running a 4-3. He doesn't fit anywhere. He's not really mobile enough to play Sam. I think he has a better chance at Sam linebacker than playing a 4-3 defensive end. Corey Davis or Curtis Samuel. I don't know. Again, I haven't really checked on Corey Davis from what I'm hearing. Like, we talked about it in the Friday live stream that Corey Davis is out here balling. So I guess Corey Davis, but I don't know. I haven't really. Who are the top free agent wide receivers this offseason? Easily for me, Allen Robinson and Kenny Golladay. Immediately. Like, that's off top. Now, I can pull it up to show y'all. I can pull it up real quick so we can look at it together. Allen Robinson, without a doubt, is number 1. And then Kenny Golladay, to me, is 2nd. Even though that's crazy. He's not even on this list right now. I don't know what's going on. Or AJ Green, love him. Georgia Bulldog. Not here, though. Not for us. Not at that age. Not at that injury prone. T.Y. Hilton, nah, we're done. Larry Fitzgerald is not going to retire. Sammy Watkins, I'm pretty sure the Chiefs are going to find a way. Marvin Jones, I'm good. Bashard Perryman, I'm good. Corey Davis, I got to watch more on him. But I'm hearing he's been really good. Willie Snead, no. Cordell Patterson, no. Danny Amendola, no. John Ross, if he's going for extremely cheap, give him a chance. Will Fuller's pretty nice. He's just injury prone. Where's Kenny Golladay? Am I tripping? Juju Smith-Schuster, no. I'm not dealing with that, man. I'm not dealing with all of that stupidity and weirdness and drama for somebody that's not even that good. Oh, Chris Godwin, too. Chris Godwin's top 3. Chris Godwin, Kenny Golladay, and Allen Robinson are easily top 3. Easily. All right, I don't know what's going on my PC screen where it keeps blinking out, but whatever. We'll get right. Let me see. Refs hate us, so that's for sure. What's good, Aaron Sky? What's good, Herb? What's good? It's going to be McVay, Shanahan, LaFleur all over again. What would you be willing to give up for Watson? A lot. A lot. There's only a set few players I'm probably just not, tradable. Deshaun Watson literally turns us into Super Bowl contenders immediately with this exact roster, even before the draft. And then after the draft and free agency, we're only going to get better. Again, I think it's highly unlikely we get him. And again, mostly because of the fact that we have the 19th pick. If we didn't have a 19th pick, if we picked top 10, if you didn't make the playoffs, you would actually be, far more likely to get him. But 19 pick, it's almost impossible. We're going to have to give up too much talent. You're going to have to trade away Sweat, multiple firsts, maybe some second. It's too much type of thing. And I love Watson. I would love to get him, but it's not possible. They're going to ask more from us than they would the Dolphins because the Dolphins pick way higher than us. You know what I'm saying? Rico, I agree with you. I think Chase Young got to get stronger. I think he will, though. I agree, too. If you look at it, a lot of rookies, a lot of 4-3 defensive ends in their rookie seasons didn't get a lot of sacks. They made big impacts, but they didn't get a lot of sacks. And I think it's mostly because, they just needed to upgrade strength and get used to the NFL level of play, gain some more counter moves and stuff like that. It's happened with a lot of 4-3 defensive ends, a lot of the greats. 3-4 defensive ends, see success more often entering the NFL because it's five defensive linemen. You usually one-on-one situations and stuff like that. And you're coming from further outside, so you get to use more of your speed. And you're not as responsible for stopping the run, so you can focus more heavily just on pass rush. Like most of your stuff can literally be get up the field. Houston Texans will accommodate with J.J. Watt and trade him this offseason. Oh, they're selling everything. If they're trading J.J. Watt, then I think Deshaun Watson's out of there. I think Deshaun Watson's out of there for real. Because that just sounds like rebuild. Chase Young got to gain at least 10 pounds more. We need to shut down corners, man. Yeah, we definitely at the very least need to become more athletic. I will love a shutdown corner. Taylor Heineke, then Montez Sweat. Need an elite linebacker, cornerback, and free safety. Our defense will be loaded. I agree. I'm fasting for 21 days. 21 days? Why are you fasting? What religion is that? What's good, JP Turner? What's good? Nobody fear Heineke is here. Would Landon be willing to move to a linebacker spot? Last time somebody asked him, he said no. And he said it like pretty seriously. He's pretty adamant about it. Like he was like, no, I'm not playing linebacker. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't see a reason to start him over Cameron Curl at strong safety. He better learn how to play linebacker. Sucks we're not playing right now, man. T.Y. Hilton, the free agent. John Ross, I don't know. Curtis Samuel in the 3rd round wide receiver. Even you name could beat out. Everyone you name could beat out our wide receiver other than Terry. That's a pretty good point. But I just don't want to pay big money to these guys if they're not good enough and worth it. Because I prefer to spend that money elsewhere. I don't feel like wide receivers that much of a need. I would love to get a wide receiver too that could separate like a Chris Olave or maybe somebody that's dominant like an Allen Robinson or Chris Godwin. But at the end of the day, I prefer to spend my money on linebacker and free safety than wide receiver if I had to. You know what I'm saying? Godwin for sure, although he dropped some. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Godwin had a bad day against us. Godwin dropped like 5 balls. We already had that with the Sims. Nah, I mean, Godwin is a better receiver than that. Like, I don't know what that game was. Put the weapons around Heineke, Olave, Elijah Moore from Mississippi. I've been watching Chris Olave highlights, and he can line up in the slot and outside. He's more of an outside wide receiver, though, in my opinion. I mean, either way, bruh. You can't cover Chris Olave one-on-one with how good his route running is. He's going to be a top 15 route runner as soon as he enters the league, bruh. His route running is too great. Then Godwin just had a bad game. Like his first playoff game. Yeah, I think that was just a bad game too, because I've never seen him play that bad. If we get Allen Robinson, who would be our wide receiver 1? I think it'll still be Terry. Wild Texas. Terry for sure. Let it be known. I still think it'd be Terry. Not gonna lie, Sonic Cam Newton is growing on me. We have Carolina Panthers old QB Cam Newton, Heineke, and then Kyle Allen. Let's have the QB comp. I mean, I love Cam Newton to the death, man. I mean, y'all already know favorite quarterback of all time for me. And it's just literally because, Southwest Atlanta, Westlake High School connection. But, like, I'm pretty straight. I mean, I'm cool with Cam Newton if we have a Trey Lance behind him learning or a Zach Wilson or somebody like that. But at the end of the day, like, that's what Taylor Heineke would kind of be here for, to start over the drafted quarterbacks. I just don't really see room for Cam Newton like that. And I love him. I hope he goes somewhere and wins a ring, but like, I just don't think it's here. 21-day fast is a Christian fast, is a Daniel fast. Oh, I don't know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about stuff like that, but I'm lost. If you're willing to give up mad compensation for Watson, why not give up less for Wilson or Fields? I see your logic, but I just like Trey Lance more than Wilson. But yeah, I agree with the logic, but you're just higher on Fields than I am, and I'm higher on Lance than you are. So that's where the disconnect is. And a lot of people hate Fields. I like Fields a lot. I don't think it's gonna be that same Ohio State quarterback stigma. I think he's just too talented and too just actually good at football. Plus, he's technically started 2 years. I mean, the last year was shortened, but it's not the same. And I think he's scheme diverse, whereas Dwayne Haskins, I mean, he's not mobile enough to be scheme diverse. There's not much he can do. And then all those other guys like J.T. Barrett and Terrell Pryor, they were athletic, but they couldn't throw. I think Justin Fields is the best of both worlds in that department. But yeah, Ohio State's offense isn't like good at preparing quarterbacks, but I think Justin Fields is just too talented. If you have to wait a year, it's cool. But yeah, you're higher on Wilson than I am, and I'm higher on Trey Lance than you are. So I agree with that logic. If you're willing to give up all of this for Watson, why not give up less for Fields or Lance? In my opinion, I like Wilson too, but he's behind Fields and Lance for me. So, but I agree with the logic, Christian Soda. No Cam Newton. Yeah, I'm good on Cam Newton. Period. I'm straight good on him. Good. I love Cam, you know what I'm saying? I hope he goes somewhere and wins a ring right before we start being the Super Bowl contender. If that's next year or something, I hope he goes somewhere and balls out. But, hey, man, I'm not here. Landon better take one for the team and play linebacker. Left bench. It's better before you play left bench. Hey, man, for real. Landon Collins can't be out here expecting to play strong safety after Cameron Curl costs less and plays better. Come on now. I'm fasting too, but I started a week ago. It's Christianity. Oh, okay. I always thought of it as more of like a Muslim thing. Fasting is a Christian religion, and I'm supposed to be fasting too. I thought it was more of a Muslim thing. I guess it's both. If Landon Collins don't play linebacker, he'll be right with Apke on the bench. Hey, man, I'm telling you. Rico, what are top free agent cornerbacks? Really, the only one for sure, is Arizona. That's the only one that's like, oh yeah, that guy's a dog right there. Hey, Brody and Asha, y'all can do this later. Let me see. Let me go to it right now. I'm going to pull up corner right now. Hey, man, what's going on with this loading screen? What's going on with these dogs? Oh yeah, Patrick Peterson is really about it. I mean, maybe DJ Hayden, Jason McCourty, Brian Poole. But the only person on here that I'm like, yeah, we got, like, if we have a chance, is Patrick Peterson. It's crazy, too, because what happened to Garyon Conley, bro? I like Garyon Conley coming out of the draft a lot. Like, I love Garyon Conley, so that's crazy. Quentin Dunbar, that's pretty funny. Oh, Kevin King is going to be a free agent? Hey, man. What's up with Kevin King? What's good with Kevin King? But yeah, I mean, it's not too many cornerbacks that I'm like, yeah, we gotta get them. Guy, it's not too many for me. Me and Chris Godwin really big and tall for a slot receiver. Yeah, he is. I mean, some receivers come like that though. Some slots come like that. Godwin has a broken finger, I think, because we gotta move Fuller to the slot. Fuller outside isn't working that well. Daniel Fast, no food, no water. The longest I went was 17 to 20 days. Boy, man, y'all some soldiers out there, man. Y'all some real soldiers. I commend y'all. Boy. Our defense is better than the Chiefs' defense, of course. QB situation depends on if Alex Smith continues to play. Alex Smith is not playing. First of all, it's a chance that he may retire. Second of all, you're not paying Alex Smith $25 million next year to do whatever he's gonna do. What makes Trey Lance better than Zach Wilson? Just traits. Stronger arm, faster quarterback. Just traits. I feel like I could design a more deadly offense around Trey Lance. Now, Zach Wilson, you could say is safer. You could say he has a higher floor. But Trey Lance is more athletic. Trey Lance is carbon copy of Pat Mahomes coming out of the draft and Josh Allen coming out of the draft. I mean, it's literally the exact same thing. People thinking he may not even be a first-round quarterback, extremely strong arm, relatively raw. I mean, it's literally like the same thing. And I'm not making that mistake again, me personally. I'm putting my name next to Trey Lance. Now, if he doesn't work out, y'all can come back next year, really within the next 3 years to, you know what I'm saying, to, like, you know, laugh at me or something. But I'm putting my name next to Trey Lance. As long as he goes to the right situation, he's going to be great. Because he's better than Josh Allen coming out of college. He's definitely better than Josh Allen coming out of college. Now, Josh Allen took a couple of years. I'm not sure if this fan base or even if Ron Rivera is patient enough for those struggle first 2 years that Josh Allen gave the Bills, for Trey Lance to do the same thing. But I think Trey Lance is going to be, like, ridiculous at some point. Yo, watch. Yeah, we're watching the game. Now, I'm barely watching it because I'm looking at the comment section. I have it up over here, but I hear it more so than I'm seeing it. Problem with Justin Fields is that he's kind of injury prone. I wouldn't say he's big time though. I mean, he just took some crazy hits. I think he'll take less hits at the NFL level, but who knows? Because I mean, a lot of people said when RG3 gets to the NFL, he'll start to learn how to slide better, get out of bounds better, and he never did. Rich, I loved the video. I loved it. Agent was super on point with that. I think I might tweet it out. I mean, because everything he said was facts. Now, a lot of what he said was Atlanta and not America in general, because New York was very close to every way he described Toronto. Like, New York is way closer to Toronto than Atlanta with everything he was talking about. Like a lot of it, like 80% of it was literally like, oh yeah, New York agrees. Like, that's literally New York. You're literally talking about New York, even though you're talking about Toronto. A lot of that was Atlanta specific, but yeah, I agree. Everything he was talking about was really true. Worse drivers, all of that. Everything slower. Like, I mean, it is pure facts. You don't know who has a gun or not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody basically just assume everybody has a gun. He was super. The only thing he kind of missed on, though, I mean, specific to my area, he was talking about how police in like America don't play. Like, they go through everything to get somebody. In my area, we don't really have that many police, which is kind of like a good and bad thing. Do you think Mac Jones gets drafted before Trey Lance? That's actually quite possible. Somebody's gonna convince themselves to go with the safer guy with the way lower ceiling. And I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think it'll be us, thank goodness, because I think with Taylor Heineke and Kyle Allen, we've seen this offense needs a mobile quarterback to be explosive. Because Kyle Allen, to me, isn't even good, but our offense looks so explosive just because he can, you know, off-schedule plays and bootlegs and running outside the pocket to make a throw and things like that, and occasionally picking up a first down with his legs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Scott Turner's going back from that. I don't think we're going back to an Alex Smith, a Dwayne Haskins, a Mac Jones, or Kyle. I don't think we're doing it. You think Urban Meyer takes Fields over Trevor? Nah, there's no chance in that. I know he loves his Justin Fields, but nah, there's no way. You said everyone fast. Oh, I don't know nothing about it. All of those corners are old, and that's the problem. But again, I mean, at first, I was like never an old guy, especially going into this season. I was like never an old guy. Build up young, build up youth. But now, I mean, depending on how our quarterback situation goes, we could be in win now mode relatively. And I'm only saying relatively because so much of our best talent is also young. But if you wanted to get like a 32-year-old lockdown corner, and then we have the quarterback situation figured out, like a Deshaun Watson or a Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, whoever, if they're ready to win now and they can win a Super Bowl now, hey, you take it. You take that opportunity for a Super Bowl. And it's not like we're mortgaging our future by getting a 32-year-old cornerback, because most of our great talent is young. Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, the entire defensive line. You know what I'm saying? Most teams, when they go old in a lot of position groups. We at max go old, maybe safety, maybe corner. Or both or something. Maybe receiver. Doubt it, though. Are they good? Hello. What's good, Tone Ho? What's good? Like J.C. Horn out of South Carolina. I like him, too, bro. I like the way he plays. Come with a certain attitude with him. I might order a pizza later tonight. Should I get Domino's or Papa John's? I wouldn't trust Papa John's after that video with the guy that was the Papa John's founder, owner, and then he was proved racist. Then he had that Bane, Joker, Two-Face like interview where he was just, I don't know, it's too cryptic and evil. I refuse to eat Papa John's after that. I think he's the one that started COVID. I'm not playing. In the draft, we need to draft JOK. I see a good linebacker in him. Who's JOK? Rico, you should look up Amari Rodgers, wide receiver out of Clemson. All right, bet. You haven't heard much on Quentin Dunbar this past year. We can bring him back and make him as great as he was. Only if he's taking a veteran minimum. Y'all, he got to pay for the way he did stuff. Because at least Trent Williams, as annoying as he was, when he went to the 49ers, he wasn't talking bad about us like that. That man, Quentin Dunbar, went to the Seahawks and was just like bringing up all kinds of old stuff. So you need to pay for like all of that. So if we bring back Quentin Dunbar, you're taking veteran minimum, period. You're not about to come over here and get that big money. And I doubt he does that. Alex Smith's wife is not going to let him leave the house. That's what I'm saying. What's good, Justin? Waddle in round 2. I don't think he's going to make it. I mean, maybe. Who is that? Nicole Hartman. Oh, yeah, McCole Hartman. That's Georgia right there. You know what I'm saying? That's too much athleticism. Now, this game looked like it might get dark for them Browns. He didn't do much in Seattle. Stop just wanting quarterbacks because they're black. Huh? Wait, this man, I think this man drunk every time he in the live stream. I might have... Wait, where'd he go? I might have missed it, but what's the plan for O-line? I mean, I think when in doubt, I like our O-line enough to go into next season with this. You can win a Super Bowl with this O-line, but I would hope like Sadiq Charles comes back healthy. I would like to get a Joe Thuney or Larry Warford at guard in free agency. I'll be straight with that. Have you looked up Jeremiah Owusu? I don't know how to pronounce that yet, but I will look him up. Let me write that down. I'll look him up after I'm done live streaming. I understand we probably won't bring him back anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think the ties are severed unless he takes a super friendly contract. I wonder if they're how any of these QBs in the draft. I think so. I mean, back when we started benching Dwayne Haskins, there were reports that we were sending scouts to all of these quarterbacks' games. But I don't know. Maybe Taylor Heineke changed their mind. We'll see. But at one point, they wanted a quarterback. Depending on who's available, get Koamora at 19 or Moses or Bolton in the second or Chad Surd in the third. Get Baron Browning. I love Baron Browning. Yeah, I could tell Toronto was like DC a little. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places that a city like. Because Atlanta's the New York of the South. But we're still extremely country. It's not like, it's not DC, it's not New York, it's not Toronto, it's not LA. It's really it's really not even Houston, it's not Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things he was talking about, Agent was talking about in that video was literally just country and Atlanta specific. It wasn't necessarily America, but a lot of it was America, like healthcare and all of that. And police in general, because New York have the most strict police I've ever seen in life, like anywhere on the planet that I've seen. I've been around. It's ridiculous. They're like a whole gang in themselves. What's good, TMS? That's not an American thing. That's strictly Atlanta. Yeah, a lot, bro. Literally a lot was Atlanta. I heard of him. Get Chuba Herbert to pair with Antonio Gibson. Yeah, we get JOK. He's our number one linebacker. Highlight JOK is really good. If we don't trade up. Hubbard projected third or fourth. I think Bryce Love and Antonio Gibson 1-2 is a good combo. That's if Bryce Love come back healthy, you know what I'm saying? And if you get Domino's, man, get that pasta bowl. That pasta bowl crazy. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on that pasta bowl. Domino's is like the only pizza place I was really eating while I was in New York. Because it's New York. I can get New York pizza, but I mean, I still love Pizza Hut, but they just burn it too often. Pizza Hut, I love the way Pizza Hut tastes when it's done right. It's my favorite pizza done right. It's like a 30% chance they do it right. It's 70% chance it's burnt, at least where I live at. Places in New York and Atlanta I've lived at, it's usually burnt. So I gave up. I just stick to Domino's when in doubt. Who retires first, Ruben Foster or Alex Smith? Alex Smith. I'm going to give you a pass on because you're cool. What happened to TJ? You should fast, Rico. Nah, I'm good. Not eating or drinking. Nah, that's dead. That's dead. That's super dead. But I respect what y'all got going on, though. I do. I respect it highly, but it ain't me at all. Not even a little bit. We suck at drafting first round QBs. See, I hate those stigmas because, like, it wasn't like the Chiefs were good at drafting first round QBs before Pat Mahomes. It wasn't like the Texans were good at it before they got Deshaun Watson. And this is an entirely new team. The only thing the same is that we play in Landover, we practice in Virginia, burgundy and gold colors, and Dan Snyder. That's literally the only thing the same. Everything else is different. It's Ron Rivera, Kyle Smith, everybody's philosophies. Remember, Kyle Smith didn't want Dwayne Haskins. That was literally only Ron Rivera. So Dan Snyder, so don't put that on him. This whole team is different. So I don't like that we don't develop quarterbacks, we don't draft quarterbacks well. Cause it's not like the Bills drafted quarterbacks well before they got Josh Allen. I'm trying to think of other teams. I mean, it's just like sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you saw the Cardinals with Josh Rosen the year before they got Kyler Murray. Need a quarterback. I wouldn't be mad if we got. Come on. I want Rico to see his highlights. He is good. Man, if it weren't on YouTube, I would. Like, I would just show it right now and watch it with y'all, but I can't. YouTube would get mad at me. Like, I can show y'all this because this is the all 22 footage. It's a different angle so YouTube doesn't get mad at me and demonetize me and all of that type of stuff. Who should I do next? Let me do some Montez Sweat. Let's do some Hey, Cat. Hey, Cat. You want to go cage? No, don't jump on me now. Let's go Montez Sweat. Let's do some Montez Sweat film. Alright, come here. You on punishment, you on punishment. Nope. Isn't fasting when you don't eat in the morning? I thought it was you don't eat, period. Or I don't know. He's a bona fide linebacker. You think we can trade Landon for a third? I don't know, bro. It's too much money. It'd be different if he wasn't taking up so much money. I'm on the trade up train after I seen what it takes to get Deshaun. Yeah, getting Deshaun is crazy because we have the 19th pick. If you have a top 10 pick, it wouldn't be as bad. It'd be nowhere near as bad. Like, literally, the 19th pick to the 10th pick is probably the difference in a first rounder you have to give up to get Deshaun Watson or worse. So it's like, hey, man. Hey, that 19th pick. J.C. Jackson, cornerback pass. Marcus Williams, free safety from Saints. Matt Milano, linebacker from Bills. Jalen Brown, linebacker Titans. Those should be our free agency signings. Dang, okay. You got your specific list. I want Levante David. I want Levante David and Anthony Harris or Justin Simmons more than any other free agent out there in existence. Out of all of the quarterbacks, out of all of the receivers, I want Levante David so bad. And Justin Simmons and Anthony Harris. How did Pat Mahomes juke somebody out like that? You should be ashamed. Hey, all right. Cage, you want to go Cage? Let me see. Dude is a beast. We need another guard and swing tackle because I don't see Wes Martin back on the field next year if he looks like he. Yeah, I don't see Wes Martin being a good backup. We're gonna have to probably get somebody to be. That's what I'm saying. Get maybe a Joe Thuney or a Larry Warford, and then Wes Schweitzer is the best backup guard in the NFL. Jones, we can't cut the dick cap. That free safety from Florida State is a beast. Oh yeah, Hamsah, I love Hamsah, man. We can't trade or cut Collins. We were facing dick cap because of him. Yep. Glad to catch you live, bro. Been missing them because of what was good. Zemex was good, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Rico, you should look at the FSU championship roster in 2014 on Friday. All right. Hey, pull up Friday and remind me because my memories, I'm gonna forget. I'm without a doubt gonna forget. No matter how hard I try, I'm gonna forget. And this game looks like it's about to be over real quick. I think I'm gonna get the handmade pan pizza from Domino's. Notre Dame boys who were number 6. What's good, Ricky Rose? What's happening? As long as we select a QB that's more concerned about being a football player instead of branding themselves before they throw the ball. It was good, Dion. Good point. Justin Coffee. Rico picked them in his mock draft. Can you make me a ride, Rico? Or are you full on mock? I just try not to do too many. But man, I always say for the mod thing, like as long as you pulling up constantly and promoting and getting people to like the stream and stuff like that, I have no choice but to. But yeah, like it's harder to get in than it used to be because it's just I don't want everybody having blue light. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan of stigmas either. The first got to happen at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm never gonna have that woe is me mentality. I'm just like that with everything in life. If Curry can make this 3 from half court, I feel like I can in real life. If the Chiefs can go to the Super Bowl and get a quarterback this good, why can't my burgundy and gold do it? I mean, like y'all seen that Ant interview where it's like pick anything, any sport, any activity, I can do better than you, and I just have that same pride in my team. And I mean, let alone put aside the fact that the whole team is different from where we RG3, Kirk Cousins. I mean, Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio, Scott Turner, front office, everything is just different. Entirely different roster. We didn't have Terry, we didn't have Chase Young, we didn't have Montez Sweat. Everything is different. Let alone that. But just like my pride and my ego, like I don't care, man. I don't care if the Falcons can do it, we can do it. If the Chiefs can do it, we can do it. If the Texans can do it, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to have this woe is me, here we go again, burgundy and gold sucks, we can't do this, we can't do that just because of who we are, we're cursed. I'm never going to think like that, me personally. I feel like no matter what I do, if I put enough time and effort into it, I can do whatever anybody else. If I want to, I can become a biomolecular engineer if I just felt like putting the time to it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel I have the same pride in my favorite football team. I just feel like they have the same chance to do it if they really want to. I'm not going to guarantee they can or will. But, I mean, me personally, I'm just never going to go in assuming we lost before the battle started. You know what I'm saying? Because then, like, what's the point of watching the team? I'm not cool with being average and in the middle. I'm shooting for being the best. That's the reason I watch them. Otherwise, I'm just not going to be as hardcore of a fan if we're not shooting to be the best. I'm here for Super Bowls. I'm not here for playoffs. I acknowledge playoffs. They're baby steps. You need to make the play. You need to crawl before you walk. But I'm not here for just consistently making the playoffs and not doing nothing with it. At least I'm not gonna be satisfied. I'll celebrate it, but I'm not gonna be sad. That's not nothing to brag about. Fasting isn't just no eating or drinking. It can be like a diet, no fried food. Oh, really? Fasting without prayer is not fasting. It's a hunger strike. Food for thought. I'll see that. Hey, Joseph and Rich putting us on game. Where are we at? Call Montez Sweat. WTH, what the heck was that? Y'all need to get Watson out your mind. QB first round. Who's good? Aaron Miles. We're good. Craigslist only. Yeah, I've already said I highly doubt we get Deshaun Watson. Us picking 19th pretty much threw that away. I think it was already unlikely if we picked top 10, top 11 or whatever. But picking 19th is basically impossible for us to get Deshaun Watson. Rico, Marcus Williams is really good too. I forgot about Marcus Williams. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool and call me Toho. His name is Jeremiah. So, I really like to see us draft Brevin Jordan, tight end out of UM. Yeah, I'm fairly interested in him too. He's definitely not a first round guy though, but you know what I'm saying, we can see what he can do with him. We are not getting Watson. Watson is. I had us getting Brevin Jordan in my 0.5 mock draft. It's not my first one because it was like before the season ended, so we didn't know what pick we had. So I had us getting Brevin Jordan in. We're not getting Watson. Watson's too expensive. Those are also quite true. I think we good with any of the QBs that might go in the first round. I think if Scott could get his hands on some actual talent, he could probably do something. TD Kelsey, Logan Thomas would have done that. Guys, we can get Pat from off in the second, maybe in the third. He's going to be cheaper too with Simmons and Marcus May. Travis Kelsey runs routes like a... Yeah, Rico, I'm finally back, bro, dealing with COVID and dad life, but I'm back. My boy Reggie Reg, man, I hope you better, man. Shouts out to my boy Reggie Reg, man. Drafted Micah Parsons first in my mock draft. Brevin Jordan looks like Jordan Reed, him in a first-round wide receiver offense like that. Yeah, I do see it, too, because they both went to Miami also. I mean, no. Jordan Reed went to Florida, I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, they do play the same, though. I agree. It's tough to draft between Brevin Jordan and JOK. 53 people in here, 16 likes. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb. Did you watch Morgan Moses highlights? No, not yet. Not I have not. I probably can watch it now that I'm in more of a football mind state, though. But boy, where was I at? What was that? Wait, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Rico. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? What's the sorry? Yeah, I'm gonna leave a link. It's been over 30 years of drafted QBs that don't work out with us. What's good, fam? We can't mess up the position. We put ourselves in this time around as long as I've been, fam. I don't know if we have ever been in a position where we can build on something. Yeah, I mean, this is the brightest our future has been in a long time. At least since I've been alive, I feel like. I think you can get Brevin in a second. I do too. So Rico and everyone in the chat can watch it. What you think about the corner we signed? Wait, what corner? Sign Malik Hooker. I'm willing to take a flyer on Malik Hooker. I thought he was going to be, I mean, not necessarily Ed Reed, but I thought he was going to be one of the better free safeties in the NFL. I mean, injuries have hurt him, so he hasn't been able to develop into that guy. But, hey, I'm willing to take a flyer on him for cheap. You see the 3 defensive players we signed? No, I did not. I missed that. I believe we would get Deshaun Watson. I doubt it, but it would be really nice. I remember Malik Hooker signed him. Yeah, bro, I love Malik Hooker coming out of Ohio State, bro. I thought he was going to be that dude. I want our defense to be stronger, so I drafted Jeremiah. Chiefs won't win the Super Bowl. I think they do. I mean, they're just so unstoppable. Draft Mac Jones if we don't trade for a quarterback. I'm good. I prefer to wait till next year than take a Mac Jones or a Kyle Trask. I don't like it. Ceiling's too limited for me. I was watching Naruto Shippuden, not watching Dub. Same here on Hulu last night. Episode 137, but starting on episode 141, it goes to sub only, where I can find the rest in Dub. Hold on, I got you. Y'all know I'm the plug for everything digital. It just depends on what we're talking about, because, you know, sometimes I don't want y'all to get me put in jail, but I do have, try this website for the Naruto. You can try this one. That's where I watched it on, but I don't know if they may have taken it down by now. Yeah, sign Hooker or draft safety from Florida State. I'm down for that. Rico, do you think we should take Mac? No, bro, I'm so tired of the Mac Jones and Kyle Trask stuff. Please, no. He literally wouldn't fit our offense. We've seen, even from Kyle Allen, I think, is not a good quarterback. But our offense looked that explosive because he was mobile. And I think Mac Jones and Kyle Trask do get a bad flack for, like, people talk about them being statues, but and they're not statues, but they're not good for this offense. I don't want to see them in this offense. I'm not going back to Alex Smith and Dwayne Haskins mobility. I'm not doing that again. And we saw what Kyle Trask looked like when you didn't have elite weapons around him. The one game he didn't have elite, and then Tua is more talented than Mac Jones. I hate how people talk about Trey Lance, who did he play, but then they don't talk about Tua. We talked about this on the Friday stream too. Like how people look at Mac Jones and don't be like, he has all of these weapons. He has 4 first-round wide receivers, like 5 first-round offensive linemen, all of this talent around him. Do you know if he can actually throw in the tight windows? Do you know if he can actually read the field and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? And now look at Tua. Tua is more talented than Mac Jones. Tua is just more God-given talent than Mac Jones, and he's struggling at the NFL level. Just imagine how much Mac Jones is going to struggle going from Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, all of these guys, and Henry Ruggs, to whatever team he goes to. Say us, Terry McLaurin, and then guys, just guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think the Alabama offensive line today may be better than the offensive line we have right now, and I like our offensive line. But their receiving core with all of those guys is definitely better than the receiving core we have right now. Period. And it's just like, can Mac Jones and Kyle Trask and these guys even adjust to that, let alone the fact that they're not mobile, so they don't fit what Scott Turner wants to do. Again, I don't even like Kyle Allen, but Kyle Allen made this offense at least look relatively explosive because he was mobile. Being able to just run outside the pocket, off-schedule plays, picking up a first down occasionally with his legs, but also, most importantly, running outside of the pocket to throw down the field. You know what I'm saying? Again, off-schedule plays, improvising, and all of that type of stuff. Boy, why are they getting the Baker Mayfield so easily? What's going on? All right, who next? Let's do some Antonio Gibson. Do some Antonio Gibson real quick. Let's see what's going on with my boy Gibson. Watch some Antonio Gibson film while we're talking. What we at? Michael Parsons won't slide. Yeah, I doubt it. Trade, but then again, the draft may be weird because of people opting out. Trade Payne Allen and picks for Watson, a mid-round for Mariota. I'm pretty straight on Mariota too. I mean, he is mobile, but I'm just not a big fan. I didn't even like Mariota coming out of college that much. Y'all talk about Ohio State quarterbacks, but Oregon's even worse, bruh. Oregon's offense for preparing quarterbacks for the NFL is way worse than Ohio State's. I know Ohio State has this bad track record, and I agree, they don't prepare the offense for the NFL level because their offense is pretty gimmicky. But Oregon's is even worse. And we've seen Marcus Mariota struggle unless you design an offense perfectly tailored to him. Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields are all relatively scheme diverse. I mean, you could put them in all sorts of offenses. Marcus Mariota, if you don't design exactly the offense that Oregon was running, I don't think it's going to work out. And I don't see Scott Turner doing that. We got a really good shot at Marcus Williams, too. Saints are $98 million in Dick. Boy, they're struggling. He's struggling. Need to get Marcus Williams. Need to get linebacker in first round. We won't do both because we have Cameron Curl. Where we at? Where was I at? Okay. It feels like the season just started a few weeks ago and now we're in a divisional round. Yeah, that makes me sad, bro. I hate when football is over. That's why I cherish football even when we're 0-16 or 0-15, like for example. Even though we haven't been that, but like even if we were 0-15, I'm watching that 16th, well technically week 17, but that 16th game happy. Cause I just love football, bro. And I'm just so sad when football's gone. I'm just so sad. And I don't know why I bit my lip like that. I'm just sad when football doesn't exist. I mean, granted we started the playoffs, but it's not the burgundy and gold in there. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Still love my football. I mean, no matter who's playing, but it's just like, man, that February to September. I mean, again, team building is like my favorite part of football, but I still am really sad without football. Like, it's just sad. And I don't like any other sport enough for it to make up for it. I mean, basketball is fun to watch, but it doesn't make up for me not having football at all. And I don't care about baseball at all. I only watch soccer for the World Cup because that's the only time it's interesting enough for me to even pay attention to it. It's just nothing replaces football. Browns had a chance 15 in the first quarter. I really wanted Donovan Peoples-Jones. Exactly. I got the Bills going, but even if the Chiefs go, I don't have them winning. I hate Mac Jones. That's right. That's why I'm my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. Definitely want to draft a good linebacker in the draft. But really good coverage linebackers free agencies that we do need to improve at least. If we can do one thing, can we at least get a linebacker that can cover tight ends? If we do one thing, can we at least do that? Bucks should draft Mac Jones. They probably would. Maybe. Jones, you lying or not? Rico, my favorite YouTube. I appreciate that. Shouts out there, but y'all always here. Y'all already know, man. I rock with y'all the long way. The long way, the strong way, not the wrong way. Hey, yo, why everyone got King in their YouTube name? King Sean not playing with him. He been here though. King Sean and King Sean, y'all both been here for a long time. It's not everybody, it's just y'all two. I think, unless somebody, Tonell Gibson, Najee Harris will be unstoppable. That's a good point, but like I've said before, I love Najee Harris, and he's gonna be a beast. I think he's gonna be a top 10 running back, possibly, like more than likely. Nothing's guaranteed, but I could just see that projection. But at the end of the day, adding Najee Harris, the upgrade we get at running back, you're better off spending that pick on upgrading another position that needs it more. And I think Najee Harris is going to be great, but Najee Harris doesn't make as big of an impact on this team as like a linebacker or a free safety would, or definitely quarterback, because those positions of need are bigger. Do you think we could be Alabama? I mean, yeah, NFL teams can be college teams, but specifically like offense, I think their receiving core is easily better, and you could argue offensive line. I see Mac Jones at Pittsburgh or Indy. Mac Jones is better than Tua as far as reading the field. Yeah, but that's not all of it. That's not all of it. Yeah, Mac Jones' ceiling is too low for me, man. I can't. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not about to go this Kirk Cousins route again. I see Mac Jones in Pittsburgh. It is crazy too, because my Pittsburgh friend does not like Mac Jones at all either. Everybody I know doesn't want Mac Jones. It is like my Pittsburgh friend, my Colts fan friend. Like, please no, please no. Gibson, Bryce Love, McKissick is gonna be nasty. Yeah, bro. If Bryce Love comes back, that changes everything. It's rare to draft a kicker. Let's get kicker for a draft. Nah, we'll figure it out some other way. We'll figure it out some other. I do not want to waste a draft pick on kicker. Where we at? Oh yeah, Herbert. You know, Herbert is the exception, and I feel like, you know, Justin Fields can be that same exception. Mariota's getting cut. Might just need to take Sarah Fuller number 1. Okay. Who's that kicker from Ohio State? He makes 95% when you end the stream. I'm probably going to end the stream. I may go till 5. We'll see. Maybe like 4:35. Maybe we'll see. Mahomes is unstoppable. Yeah, man. Get Isaiah Wright and AGG more touches. I agree. We got to develop those guys. We drafted them. They have talent, but I really wanted Claypool. Now, look, but I ain't mad. We traded our third after getting Gibson. Those are good points. Claypool is balling out, but I hate his personality. I mean, at the end of the day, I would get over it if he were on our team because he'd be balling out, but I hate his personality. Same Rico when football gone, I'm sad inside. It's not the same. The combine about to be weird this year. Yeah, everybody's going to be separated. It's going to be different days in different regions and stuff. That's interesting, though. Rico always goes for 2 hours. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go 2 hours. I got to do some stuff at 5, so I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to cut it short and be gone before 5, or maybe I can leave at 5, so we'll see. But I don't think I'm going to be able to roll over 5. Y'all know how I say I stream from like 1 to 3, and we end up going to like 4:35, 6 o'clock sometimes? No, I think I'm literally dead stopping at 5 today. Most weekends I probably will go over, like over 3. But like this weekend I do actually have to stop at like 5. We tried to get HG more touches, bruh. Had brick hands. He's young. He went in the 5th round for a reason. He has the talent. We just gotta, hone into it, develop it. We're gonna stick with Hopkins. Even the greatest kickers have slumps. I agree, but I want to at least bring in somebody for competition. At least put some pressure on Hopkins. Don't let him think he just got it. Watch the football team go after Watson. I hope, but I doubt it. Again, like I keep saying, after we beat the Eagles, and now we have the 19th pick in the draft, that just made us getting Deshaun Watson almost impossible. How is Roger Goodell at the stadium? He was in Baltimore yesterday. We lost Argo and Speedy, but got Sean. Did we win? Argo still pulls up occasionally. Argo's still in here sometimes. And I don't know what happened to Speedy in Kansas City today. Was good Steve Austin? Was good Peyton to go? It's good Matthew add Watson and keep Heineke as backup. I can see, hey, I'm down for that. But again, I highly doubt we get Watson. After you beat the Eagles and you make the playoffs and you get this 19th pick instead of the 11th, getting Watson is basically impossible. Because with where the Dolphins are with 4th overall, just to even try to compare to their value, we're going to have to throw in whatever the Dolphins would trade plus maybe a 1st and a 2nd or some craziness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a 1st and Montez Sweat. Something ridiculous. And it's just like, after we got that 19th pick, it's pretty much impossible to get Deshaun Watson. You're going to be selling the whole team, basically. I'm going to throw King on the front of my name. No matter what, the draft full of good players. I agree. Kyle Smith has shown us that. You sir have a good taste of anime websites. I use that site to watch anime all the time. I got others too, but it's a lot of X-rated ads. Yes, sir. My boy Joseph, no, man. You know what I'm saying? I use GoGo Anime also. I use GoGo Anime and Anime Ultima, bro. I'm in it, man. I'm late. I'm late to anime again. I didn't start watching anime till I was like 19, but I'm in it. I'm in it. Like, I'm deep diving into it. I'm already watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I wanted to start Vinland Saga. I know I'm late on that. Of course, I'm still watching Black Clover, but I'm taking it slow. Taking One Piece slow. I take it arc by arc because I want them to catch up. Like, because I'm watching some of those. I'm watching some sub, I'm watching some dub, but like One Piece, I'm watching dub. So I'm waiting for them to dub an entire arc before I start watching it. I don't want to stop mid arc and have no episodes left. What else am I watching currently? I'm watching like 7 things. Akudama Drive. I'm watching No Lie in April. That's a slice of life though, like a comedy romance. So I don't expect a lot of people to know what that is. I watch everything. Like, I'm deep diving into it. My friend wants me to watch Project Scarred, so I started it. I watched the first episode of Project Scarred, the little Prater thing, whatever, that just came out with the, I don't know how to describe the anime. Let me see what else am I watching. And yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is my favorite thing I'm watching right now. I'm so glad it came back. I thought they ended the season, but I think they just took like a little 2-week hiatus and then now they're back, which I'm really happy about. It's like an arc change. They're going to like a tournament little thing, so I'm really happy about that. Really happy about Jujutsu Kaisen coming back. Akudama Drive is really good too, though. I remember, if we get Watson, we are giving our draft cap and giving up our good player like Mad Ioannidis. Basically, you're going to have to give up a lot. Again, 19th pick, it's almost impossible. Our defense would devour any college team. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's you can't compare college. I mean, college teams are like almost never better than NFL teams, but at the same time, like, the Alabama receivers are clearly better than our receivers, period. Can't trust Alabama quarterbacks. Again, I don't like stigmas, but at the same time, I'm more afraid of the fact that Mac Jones and Tua had all of the best weapons in the country, the best offensive line in the country, more than I am afraid of Justin Fields running a gimmicky offense. I'll take Justin Fields over a Mac Jones. The reason a lot of people hate Justin Fields running Ohio State offense, I'm more afraid of the Alabama offense with just how good their players are. I mean, elite talents all up and down the field. I'm just going to restart Antonio Gibson for now because I want to make sure I catch up in the comments. Especially since we get Gibson and JD and Scott doesn't run the ball enough for me. That's a good point. We don't run the ball enough. That's a good point about Najee. I didn't even think about that. We do not run the ball enough for Najee Harris, especially the split carries between him, Antonio Gibson, and JD. Be right back. All right. I think Mac Jones' ceiling is a lot higher than you think, but I don't think he is QB for this system. Okay. We agree you are higher on Mac Jones than me, but yeah, we definitely do agree that he's not right for this system. Just got some Roman Rooster. I don't know what that is. Don't worry, you won't lose me till I get drafted and I'm playing on Sunday. That boy Jones, man. I really hope you go to the Burgundy and Gold, bro. First round. I think they just kept Love out this season. I mean, again, you play in Texas, so if anybody can get seen, it's you. Like, it's just, you got to have the talent. You got to have the work ethic and everything. You just got to be good enough. But Texas, where you are, you're going to get noticed. I think they just kept Love out this season to make sure he gets a full season. They say he looked great in minicamp. Yeah, they would say, I mean, Ron Rivera at one point literally said Bryce Love looked like our best running back for like a practice or two. It's just whether he can stay healthy or not. Yeah, astonishing. I really hope you're right. It's a mix of hope and I think you're right. Because I think that also could be a thing where they were just like, let's redshirt him again. Me too, get Hubbard in the third, our last pick, him and Walker Little. The asking price will be really, really steep for Watson. I'm going to change my name to King John. Why y'all all trolling him? We can all fast and pray for Watson. The football team to trade for Watson. Playing with you, Sean. Roman Rooster chicken sandwich fire. I'm in the DMV but never had. I don't know what Roman Rooster is, but if it's a good chicken sandwich, it sounds like something I would like. You trying to have us all starve? Alabama QBs haven't been great. I mean, again, I don't like that stigma of like somebody from a certain school hasn't been great because we've seen Justin Herbert break that mold. I think Justin Fields is gonna do the same thing with Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to believe in stigmas too much. What happened in the past being a complete. I mean, you could factor it in. You could be like, okay, Alabama quarterbacks haven't normally worked out. Ohio State quarterbacks haven't normally worked out. But I don't think that's enough to just give up on a guy and pass on him completely. You know what I'm saying? Make it Metro Boom and make it boom. But that song is terrible. That little cut is terrible, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Rico, have you watched JoJo Bizarre? I watched the first season, like the very, very first. Like I know a lot of people skip the first and second season usually and go straight into like the really good seasons. I haven't made it to the really good seasons. I literally watched like Homeboy's dog getting killed by the guy that moved in with him and he turned into the devil, all of that. Like I'm literally that first season. I just made it into like New York, like a little bit of New York season. But I haven't made it to Italy. I haven't made it to Egypt and none of that. Like I know about it, but I haven't watched it yet. And I heard it's really good, so I gotta watch it. JoJo Bizarre is definitely on my list. It's just other things getting in the way. I still gotta catch up on Fire Force, My Hero Academia. ReZero came back out. Reincarnated as a Slime is gonna come back out. Log Horizon's coming back out. I gotta catch up on Attack on Titan. Did I already say Fire Force? I already know Fire Force and My Hero. It's a lot. It's a lot of anime out there. I'm behind on, like a lot. Oh, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? I think it's coming back out, and I'm behind. Like, it's crazy. Zach Wilson is the only QB I like in the draft. I'm not mad at that. I mean, he's fourth for me, but I like him too. We get Zach Wilson, I think we can be Super Bowl contenders. But like, cause I like Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence more. But I like Zach. I mean, don't get it confused. Just cause Zach Wilson is behind those other three guys, to me, doesn't mean I don't think Zach Wilson would go number one overall in a lot of other quarterback drafts. I'm just that high in this quarterback class. I think this quarterback class is going to be legendary. I think it's going to be one of the best of all time. I think it's going to be like that. I think Zach Wilson would literally go number one overall in a lot of other quarterback drafts. I just like Trey Lance, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence that much more, just because I feel like I can design an offense around them that makes them better than Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson, of course, is safer, and I can see why y'all like Zach Wilson more, because he is safer as a pick over, maybe Justin Fields and Trey Lance. But the talent that Justin Fields and Trey Lance have, if you design the right offense around them, I feel like I can. Again, like I keep saying, you can pay me Happy Meals and I can make Trey Lance ball out. I just can't see. The way Lamar Jackson runs his offense, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, I think you can literally do a very similar thing, like a nice middle of those, and do the same thing and get a lot out of Trey Lance. Because even when Josh Allen was terrible, the Bills were still winning games his rookie season, just because they designed an offense that used his legs. You can do that exact same thing with Trey Lance, but Trey Lance is more polished. He's more accurate. He's a better decision maker. He can read the field better than Josh Allen ever could coming out of college. Now, Josh Allen worked on it, and now he's way better, and I feel like Trey Lance can do the same thing. Again, I'm going to keep saying it. The way people are talking about Trey Lance right now, he may not be a first-round QB. He's not worthy of a top 10 pick. He's not worthy to trade up for, are the exact same things people were saying about Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen coming out of the draft. With good reason. Pat Mahomes was very raw. Josh Allen was even more raw. I think Trey Lance is more polished than Josh Allen coming out. So if Josh Allen can work out, why can't Trey Lance? You know what I'm saying? It's just up to the offense he goes to. It's up to the team. I'm very late on anime. I'm up to date with Black Clover now. I'm on Attack on Titan. Is good. Any recommendations? I have so many. Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho off rip. I think Naruto, even though it's one of those hype beast ones that everybody watches, is still really good. Dragon Ball Z is not good to me. I don't get it. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can try Dragon Ball Z. I just don't get it. Virtual Pro Bowl. Matthew, in the past, I would agree, but with the OC they had this year, he runs a pro style offense. Hopefully, AG has a breakout year. Wait, what did Matthew say? I don't even know what we're talking about. Can't trust Alabama. Oh, okay. Can't trust Alabama QBs. Hopefully AG has a breakout year next year. I mean, he almost did this year if he didn't get hurt. JoJo was raw. Yeah, I'm behind on JoJo. Rico reports that the Eagles want Carson Wentz to start next year. I heard about that. Surprise mix with JoJo. Watch Berserk. I've heard about Berserk. Akame got killed. I like the Akame got killed. I watched that. That was a depressing anime though, but it was really good though. It was a really good short. I think it's only 24 episodes, beginning to end 20 maybe. That was a really good anime though. I like the Akame got killed. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I think. Because I try to rate all of my anime because my memory's bad. So I keep track of all the animes I watched, when I watched them. And I have like the bright side of having a bad memory is that you become the most organized person you know. I'm the most organized person in my family and my friends. Me and my mom are. We both have bad memories. So like everything I do is listed and organized. I use Smart Sheets, basically Excel on crack. It's just Excel. Everything Excel wants to be. It's like the best way to organize anything. So like I literally have like different lists, like everything I like literally like my favorite foods, my favorite anything, deodorant, lotions, colognes, anything I want for like my favorite furniture. If I just see furniture I like out in public, like I have an entire Rico likes list. Like that's a whole list, pictures, prices, rankings, and everything. I do the same thing with shows, movies, and animes. I have them all listed out when I watch them, genre. I rate them out of 5 and things like that. And and I mean that was a tangent, but yeah, a comic got killed. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I'm only really sold on Lawrence and Zach Wilson anyway. Wait, what, John? Yeah, I think with Rivera and Turner having a chance to have the guy that came in and beat all of McCaffrey's stats the year after was worth a red shirt. Yeah. That man Bryce Love was better than Christian McCaffrey at Stanford. So who knows if he can be at the NFL level. Best QB out of Alabama I can think of is Tua, and he's just okay. I mean, Tua still has time, but I'm not high on Zach Wilson. I love Zach Wilson, but again, I just like the other 3 guys more. Patrick Mahomes looks like he's hurting. I hope not. I love Starship Crusaders season is better. Trey Lance is like a young Cam Newton. But the thing is, like, with the Cam Newton comparison, he's faster. He's not as strong, so he may not be as durable, but he's faster and more polished coming out of college. He's more accurate. He's a better decision maker than Cam Newton coming out of college, so I just don't see what everybody doesn't see. Zach Wilson is the Justin Herbert of this draft. Nah, because Justin Herbert was slept on. I mean, I don't know, like, what you mean by that? Because Zach Wilson, I think, is going to probably go before Justin Fields. Y'all know me, like, I look into not only like how good a player is, like I watch film on them, but I also like to look at, again, I listen to everybody's podcast. I read everybody's articles. Like I don't even really listen to Burgundy and Gold podcast. I don't really even read Burgundy and Gold articles because I already know a lot of the stuff because I pay attention to the team. So like I'm always scouting and listening to other teams' podcasts, other teams' articles and stuff like that. And like I like to get a feel for how other teams feel about certain players. And it seems like Zach Wilson is actually quite likely to go before Justin Fields. So I'm not sure what you mean by the Justin Herbert of this draft. Rico, you should stream during the Pro Bowl. I might do that. He's worthy to watch. Are y'all watching The Mandalorian? I watched the first season. I haven't gotten into the second season yet because I'm watching it with my mom, and me and my mom just haven't sat down and watched it yet. So I've been waiting on her to watch the episodes. But I like The Mandalorian a lot. I mean, because I'm a big Star Wars guy, and Boba Fett was always my favorite character growing up when I was little. So it's nice to at least have like a show with like somebody that at least looks like him. The guy isn't a clone like him, but you know what I'm saying? At least he wears the similar armor, same jetpack and gun and spaceship. Even Lamar Jackson, they asked to change position. But Lance has accuracy issues. Haskins had 50 TDs. Why? But I mean, these accuracy issues, first of all, you say Haskins had 50 touchdowns, but Lance didn't have an interception throughout the whole season. The whole season, no interceptions, receivers open sometimes, but I mean, can you name one Trey Lance receiver? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like his receivers were wide open like Mac Jones' receivers have been. I mean, just wide open. They're open quite a bit, but it's not Mac Jones level. So, like, if we're going to talk stats, Trey Lance's stats are better than Haskins. It's better. Trey Lance had a legendary season. Who else you know threw that many touchdowns and no interception? But again, I don't even like to argue stats. I'm talking about traits. I'm talking about how I envision this guy being in a certain offense. And I just love Trey Lance that much because I can see him being a really good quarterback. But again, I don't like stats. Stats don't mean nothing to me really like that. I mean, because I could bring up Trey Lance throwing 0 interceptions, but I mean, some of those passes were interceptable. They just weren't intercepted. And then Haskins, even with his 50 touchdowns and the little interceptions he threw, same thing. Some of his passes could have been intercepted. They just weren't. They were dropped by corners and safeties and stuff like that. But hey, man, if Trey Lance comes with luck, I know you can't quantify luck. I know you can't put luck on a stat sheet in a bottle. But I'll take some. We need some of that with the way refs been treating us. Hurts was pulled because Alabama was changing to a more pro-style offense. That is true. That's very true. I just finished Mandalorian. I liked it. The bad people in college turned good in NFL. Good coaching. Cowboy Bebop is top show. I haven't gotten to them yet. Great show. Thank you, King Sean. Or are you talking about the cartoon? Hey, I'm still gonna take it. I don't care. Justin Herbert. Facts. What's your favorite cologne? I don't know. I have a lot. Like I love YSL at home. I got tired of Dior Sauvage quickly because like everybody has it. I love I love Azaro Chrome, but it's like everybody also has that too, because you can literally just get that at Walmart for $30. I love a lot of Bath and Body Works things too. Paco Rabanne is really. I can go in for like hours about cologne, so I might as well not even really start. But off top, like without even really thinking about it, YSL at home is elite, like without a doubt. I'm out here scouting free agents and trying to fill needs like I'm on the Washington football team payroll. Hey man, same here, bro. I just love doing that. That's why I figured I might as well make a YouTube channel, because I do it anyway. I feel you, Astonishing. What is your favorite cologne? Mine's CK1. What's your favorite? Mine's Creed. Creed is pretty good too. Burberry, depending on which Burberry. Hugo Boss. I literally have Hugo Boss right next to me. I have this one right here. I keep cologne and lotions everywhere. I do everything. I do cologne, perfume, anything that's fragrance. I have bath bombs, all the incense. I have like infinite incense, lotions, body soaps, oils. Like anything fragrance, I got it. Like anything. Candles. I love fragrances. It's really big to me. I care way more about how things smell than the way things taste. That's why I'm not that much of a food guy. Top 5 favorite movies. That gets to a struggle. That's really hard to narrow down. It costs, but it's really good, paying like $800. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars too. I've watched at least all the movies, especially the old ones. Like 1 through 6, I've watched them at least 30 times each. Especially when being with my dad. He loves Star Wars too. Love Star Wars, same. You think they'll have a Pro Bowl game? I don't think so. Wait, I think it's supposed to be virtual. I think it's literally supposed to be like Madden or something like that. I think it's something weird and stupid like Madden. That's expensive cologne. Joku is legit. Yeah, I still would be willing to give David and Joku a chance. People got to stop comparing Haskins to Lance. Yeah, I'm tired of that troll too, because Dwayne Haskins is one of the least mobile quarterbacks we've ever had. Trey Lance would literally be the most mobile quarterback we've ever had in our franchise, possibly. I would draft him at 19, eyes closed and sit him. Just for every time I hear Wilson's name, I hear Lawrence Fields and even Lance's 5 more times. Joku, we need to get Dave and Joku. I'm not watching the game. I hear it. It's right here, but like I'm so deep into the comments and I'm behind, so I'm not even seeing what y'all are talking about. We need to get David. I know that's my weakness. Yeah, I love my fragrances, bruh. I care way more about fragrances and taste. As much as a lot of y'all care about food, that's how much I care about fragrances. I have everything you can think about. My whole bathroom is full of fragrances. I mean, any type of oil, cologne, everything. I mean, I have different deodorants for depending on how I want to balance it with certain scents. I'm really serious about it. Like a certain cologne and a certain lotion goes with a certain deodorant stick. Like I match everything head to toe. Like it's serious. And I have a whole system. Like when I take a shower and everything, there's a system in there with like certain body washes and oils. Then when I get out, like a shower is like an hour and 30-minute process. Because even after I get out the shower, I have the water pick for my teeth. Like when you go to the dentist and they use that water thing, I have that. Then I brush my teeth. I have like all the different type of mouthwashes. But then like my face is a whole system where I use like 2 different face washes. Like 3 different lotions and gels just for my face alone. Then my body takes like a whole nother set of lotions and oils. So I don't know. I've always been like that. Fragrances and like body care, I don't play. Eyes closed. If he drops to us, we should draft Trey Lance. If he gets to us, I don't believe in Allen. I don't like Allen either. Heineke and Smith I like Heineke, but he's not durable. Smith is definitely gone. $25 million a year for that. No. You can save $15 million by cutting him. He's gone. I love scented candles, but I love scented candles so much I don't even light them because I don't want them gone. Maybe if I were rich and I just had money to buy candles infinitely, then I'd probably light them. But like I keep my candles to smell them. Like I pick up a candle and smell it real quick and just be happy. Going to your favorite. I will refuse to light these candles. I don't care. But I have every plug-in you can think of, Glade and all of them, Airwick, anything fragrance, I'm on it. He was never good at the back. Dwayne Haskins is mad. Yeah, it is Madden. Okay, thank you, Rich, for clarifying that. Kansas City is playing undisciplined on defense today. Our defense is better than theirs. Lance ain't more mobile than RG3. The only reason I wouldn't say faster than RG3, not quicker, but he's going to be way more durable. And I calculate that into Trey Lance, into mobility. I calculate durability and like being able to take a hit because he's going to be able to take more hits. Because he's not built like Cam Newton. He's not as strong. He's not as big. But he can take hits. He can definitely take more hits than a Lamar Jackson and a Colin Murray and all of those guys. He may not be Josh Allen, Cam Newton take hits, but he's definitely up there. He's closer to Josh Allen and Cam Newton as far as strength than Lamar Jackson, and as far as durability and strength goes. So I calculate that low. When I say mobility, I don't just mean straight speed and agility. I'm talking about strength and all of that. I'm talking about the ability to run somebody over. It's 3rd and 2. You can tell Trey Lance to run somebody over like they did with Cam Newton. And that's another thing. It's like Trey Lance is like Cam Newton in so many ways. And if anything, he's better than him coming out of college as far as traits go. Like, he's more accurate, he's more polished, his footwork is better and stuff like that. I mean, he's not very accurate, but he's more accurate than Cam Newton was coming out of college. And it's just like after Ron Rivera had Cam Newton take him 15-1, carry him to the Super Bowl with a team that wasn't even that great. I mean, the defense was really good, but the offense was terrible besides Cam Newton. And after Scott Turner, Norv Turner's son, was around Cam Newton, I just don't see how they don't love Trey Lance. I would be shocked if they don't like Trey Lance. But again, they might like Zach Wilson or Justin Fields more, and I'm cool with that. I like all three. I'd be really happy and think we can win a Super Bowl with Justin Fields, Trey Lance, or Zach Wilson. Just me personally, I like Trey Lance's potential more. Because you can't argue, no matter what you say, no matter who you like more or not, you can't argue Trey Lance's ceiling isn't higher than Justin Fields or Zach Wilson. If you get the best out of Trey Lance and you get the best out of Justin Fields, you get the best out of Zach Wilson. Again, that's hypothetical. That's not easy to do. It's actually almost impossible. But if all three of those become the best quarterbacks they can possibly be, Trey Lance will be the better quarterback out of the three. And that alone is enough for me to be like, I'm going to just figure it out. I'm going to put the right offense around them, the right weapons around them, and we're going to figure it out. Because he's more talented. He's faster than both of them. His arm is stronger than both of them. It's just like, if you can work with him, you can work with him. We can't hope that Trey falls to 12. We got to trade up. I agree. I'm ready for the new 2K football. I'm ready for NCAA football so I can recruit again. I don't like Madden that much. Don't really like Madden that much. I'm not a big Madden. I like team building more. So like drafting, recruiting, and all of that. Actually playing the game is not that fun to me. But at least NCAA made it more fun because it was a college. I had pride in my team. I created my team. I made the logo and literally uploaded it to the NCAA website and then like inputted it into the game. I did the colors. I did the jerseys. All of that. You know what I'm saying? So it made me more involved rather than just playing with the Washington football team or another team in a Madden league or something. Ready for GTA DMV? Is that where it's really about to be? I mean, no bias. I would prefer it to go back to New York or maybe even like Chicago or Atlanta just because of like the rappers and the violence and stuff like that. But DMV would be, I could imagine that being really fun. But I just prefer New York because of the city. I prefer Chicago because of, you know, everything from 2011 to 2015. Boy, it's just one of those, you had to be there. And then Atlanta with, first of all, the violence. And then, like, you could be like the storyline could be you're a rapper, but you also, like, you in the streets and stuff like that. I mean, you could literally be 21 Savage without the UK. You could be Gucci Mane, you could be Young Thug or something like that. I just feel like that would be more fun. Like a little rapper spin to it, trying to come up out the hood rapping and doing other stuff, you know, GTA type stuff, heist, all of that type of stuff. I think that would just be more fun. But honestly, no bias, I prefer GTA to go back to New York more than anything else. Or Chicago second. Chicago's my second. New York's my first by far. It's not even close. If we don't get a linebacker. But it would be nice if we can go to different cities. If we don't get a linebacker in the offseason, how many linebackers would you aim for in the draft? I wouldn't mind a linebacker from Notre Dame and Amari Gaynor. I like Amari Gaynor too. Jeremiah, Dylan Moses. Well, I need to see where Jabril Cox is estimated to go because I really liked Jabril Cox last year before he went back to college and then transferred to LSU. And then he got like a pick six the first game of the season. I didn't really keep track of him after that much, but like I remember the first game of the season, his first time he just transferred to LSU, first game of the college season this season, and he got a pick six in that game. I'm a brute, man. Like Madden, you guys are mean to Madden. Touchback. Rico, could you imagine Terry Olave and Elijah Moore in the slot? That would be sick. Oh, yeah, that would be unstoppable. See you guys. I'm going to watch the game. All right, Tone Ho. That's going to be an arcade type of game, the 2K football game. Oh, no, I'm not interested in that. I don't want that. Touchback while the Browns were actually doing something. Well, I missed it. I didn't see it. Again, I'm in the comments too heavy. Fields reminds me a lot of Watson. I can see that. I mean, he's not as polished coming out, but he's faster, more athletic. We honestly, we're at wide receivers catching the ball away from playing the Saints next. It literally hurt. Or the refs not cheating us. It's a lot of little things that went wrong. A lot of things we could fix, a lot of things we couldn't fix. Baker's team is on him. He can't do it all. Cleveland sit down. NCAA football drops are a quick way to be down. Yep. They coming out with a new one. I would hope. I don't think so, though. I would rather go younger while still getting production we need. This year, there are guys younger than the big names and the traits we need and can make the team better and grow. I never played GTA 4. I only played 5. Odell, what you said? Oh, wow, that was targeting. I'm biased. I want it in DC. Me personally, I mean, of course, I'm a little biased when I say Atlanta, even though I just think the storyline would be more fun. I mean, we're literally the rap capital of America, so just like a little rapper storyline just seems like it'd be just really fun. Like, you in the streets, you're in the studio, stuff like that. But then, of course, it's GTA, so there's always going to be some weird dynamics. I mean, if you want to keep that whole country hillbilly thing too, you could do that because Georgia's like that. Atlanta's the blackest city in America, but when you leave Atlanta, Georgia's one of the most racist parts of America, like outside of Atlanta. So like you can still keep that Trevor vibe in a way. It could just be like a different character, maybe a different personality, be the same thing. And then, of course, downtown Atlanta, you can still have the other guy, the richer white guy. You can still have that element into it, too. I mean, it could literally be the same character dynamic, but just different storyline, different personalities. But again, I would hope you could travel from different city to city. Because if it's not New York, I'm going to be bored. I'm sorry. And no matter who it is, even if it's Atlanta, if we can't go to different cities, I'm going to be bored in GTA. I get bored of GTA quickly. Because it's just not as fun as Saints Row to me. Saints Row 2 is my favorite out of all of them games. GTA, all of them, Vice City, whatever. GTA 5, Saints Row 2 is my favorite out of all of those games. Storyline wise, everything you could do. And I just get bored of everything. If Saints Row had more just regular computer AI people walking around, it was more interactive. You can go into more buildings. Basically, if they just redid Saints Row 2 now and made it you can go in more buildings, go more places, more missions and stuff like that, it would be my favorite out of all of them. Of course, GTA is better because it's newer. They put more money behind it. It's a better game, but I still prefer Saints Row. He said go to B-more. Now, I would love it if we can go to different... If it's not New York, we need to be able to go to different cities because I get bored of every other city. But the Chicago storyline would be crazy, too. The Chicago storyline would be wild. Jabril is my guy. Zaven Collins is good, too. I got to check out Zaven Collins. I don't exactly know who that is, but I love Jabril. Yeah, Jabril is different. How much do we have to trade for Deshaun Watson? The whole thing. After we beat the Eagles and made the playoffs and went from the 11th pick to 19th, you have to give up everything for Deshaun Watson. There are two QBs in the draft. Watch this draft one. Trey Lance and St. Ellinger. I believe Ellinger will be the steal of the draft. I don't really like Ellinger. I don't even like Ellinger and Trey Lance being in the same space because Trey Lance is nowhere near as raw as Sam Ellinger. But, I mean, hey, Sam Ellinger may go somewhere and be like Taysom Hill or something. But Trey Lance is more Cam Newton, like a in between a Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. I'm not saying he's the best of all of them. I'm not saying that like he's a hybrid of all of them, but he's like more of their type than a Sam Ellinger, who's more like a Taysom Hill. Tyreek Hill a fraud. Hey, what Tyreek Hill do? Jabril, my God, Jabril is expected to go late. We can get him in the 5th. Really? He's really expected to go that late, even after transferring to LSU? I really hope so. We can break it to the White House. Clearly, that's just the easy thing to do nowadays. He said, Redskin talk, not video game talk. Oh, you came to the wrong channel. Now I want to just talk about the weather for 30 minutes. Now I just want to talk about snow and condensation for 30 minutes. We could talk about history. Y'all want to talk about the Mongols? I just finished watching The Ghost of Tsushima. I watched Korya's Kenshin finish it. That was actually a pretty good story mode. Again, I'm not really a single player game type of person. Like, I like multiplayer. I prefer to watch people play single player games. So, like, I'm not going to play it. I'm just not, like, I prefer to watch it. I watch it for free rather than play it. Plus, I'm a multitasker. I know I had Korya's Kenshin playing Ghost of Tsushima while I'm working on Burgundy and Gold videos, while I'm also on Xbox talking to my friends. Like, I have to multitask. And single player games require too much attention to detail and stuff like that. And I just don't have the patience for it, you know what I'm saying, and the attention span. I have to multitask. Like, even after I'm done live streaming, I'm probably gonna turn on my Xbox, play whatever game I'm playing with my friends, talk to like all of my friends. Probably gonna be like 12 of us in the party. I'm gonna have this game on. I'm probably gonna be working on a Burgundy and Gold video, maybe even watching film. You know what I'm saying? What's it? He said maybe you should create a video game YouTube channel. We come here for Redskins, not gaming. Y'all take care. Hey, man, peace out. I appreciate the view. Can you leave a like before you dip up out of here? He must be new. Yeah, y'all know I talk about everything under the sun. I can talk about fragrances for 2 hours. um, but yeah, man, I'm definitely a multitasker. I can't stick with one thing. Like that's why, like, even though I'm a great test taker, I would have done even better on like the SAT and stuff like that if I could have had like headphones, cause like quiet. I can't sleep with quiet. I can't focus with quiet. My brain wanders everywhere. Cause then like I'm taking a test. I hear a pencil hit the desk. Then I'm like, oh, that pencil's really loud. Where are pencils made from? They come from trees. Deforestation of Brazil sucks. Dang, Brazil has a really nice weather and city, but crime there is terrible. The crime rate's actually really high. It's actually comparable to Honduras, but Honduras probably has the highest crime rate ever. That's where MS-13 comes from. MS-13 is like, and then like that's how my brain literally works. I'm not exaggerating. So like when things are quiet, that's why I can't sleep in quiet, because my brain wanders. I'm never gonna go to sleep. When it comes to a test, I can't focus. I mean, but the advantage of it is that I'm a multitasker. I'm watching this game, I'm live streaming with y'all. I can literally simultaneously be working on a Burgundy and Gold video, and I could be playing Ark or Hunt or something right now. So like, there's advantages and disadvantages to everything in life. Man, I beat the R3 remake way too fast. ADD, nah. He said, nah, I've been oh. Oh, okay. So you just trolling. Hey, y'all youngin'. Nah, there's people that always come in here actually mad about that. People always come in here, bruh, talk about Redskins every time. It's like dead serious, too. Y'all youngin' probably don't know the King Holiday song from MLK. Do you? Oh, yeah, it is MLK Day tomorrow, man. Shouts out to that, man. For real. I mean, you can tell by the skin of the color of my skin. I mean, I don't even have to speak on that. I know you probably touched on this already, but just tuning in, who's your vet of choice if we go for agency or trade for quarterback? I like Mariota or Watson, wishful thinking, but anything is possible. I feel like Matthew Stafford is the best blend of realistic and talented and good. But of course, Deshaun Watson is the best. Appreciate that, DeQuavius. DeQuavius, are you the one that put us on Volakit? Because I keep wanting to give you credit, but you haven't been here for me to give you credit for like the past like 10 weeks. Or you'll be here and we won't be talking about it. DeQuavius, are you the one that put us all on the Volakit? Because you saved all of us this season. And there goes the ADD. I saw another comment and had to go back to that. And now I'm going back. Deshaun Watson's impossible. I think it's almost impossible, mostly because we have the 19th pick. Once you win the I gotta give you blue off of that. I'm sorry, bro. You saved my life this season. You saved my life, DeQuavius. Just to let y'all know, I kept saying I think it was DeQuavius all season. DeQuavius the one that put us on the Volakit. But yeah, Matthew Stafford, I think you can win a Super Bowl with them, but you're not Super Bowl favorites. I feel like with Deshaun Watson, you're Super Bowl favorites. And Rico, please just start flat out crushing Deshaun. I mean, I think it's a less than a 1% chance we get Deshaun Watson, like I keep saying. And I think the majority of that is because we have the 19th pick. If we had an 11th pick or better, like if we would have lost to the Eagles, not made the playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of advantages to going to the playoffs and stuff, though. So I'm not even mad. But, I mean, I was telling y'all before, you know what I'm saying, that draft pick could become important as far as getting a quarterback draft rate, whatever, trading for one. I told y'all that. And so now we have the 19th pick. It's pretty much impossible to get Deshaun Watson because we have the 19th pick. But again, I don't regret going to the playoffs. I mean, I would have preferred to have that pick, but I don't regret it. Again, like I did that video last night or early this morning, that Buccaneers game helped us in a lot of ways where it showed us what our true weaknesses are. We learned a lot about our team because of that and stuff like that. So, you know, it's things that are irreplaceable from that. But at the same time, I prefer Deshaun Watson than what we gained from making the playoffs. I've been saying that even before we made the playoffs. But again, we're not getting Deshaun Watson mostly because we have the 19th pick. In my mock draft, I have us getting Jabril Cox in the 7th round. He's going to make it that far, really? I'm about to do a draft network draft to see where they estimate him going, because I just can't see him making it to the 7th. Matthew Stafford too injury prone for me. I think that's a bad misconception with him. I don't think he's that injury prone. He missed last year, not this past season, but the season before that, half the year. But I think other than that, he's been pretty straight. I mean, he plays hurt, but he starts 16 games a season quite a bit. But again, I prefer to go the draft route, so I'm not even trying to sit here and defend Matthew Stafford like that. I mean, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan through and through. I would be ecstatic to have a Georgia Bulldog on this team in some way other than just Thomas Davis, who didn't contribute anything. But at the end of the day, I prefer Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, and Justin Fields over Matthew Stafford easily. It's not even close for me. Rico, can we see some Terry McLaurin film? I got you. All you got to do is ask. I'm hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat though. I'm not sure what food we have right now. Might just go with some cereal. Shout out to the GOAT DeQuavius. He said, yeah, start flat out crushing the Watson dream. I just go ahead and warn y'all, bro. It's not gonna happen. More than likely. I would bet money it's not gonna happen. And again, mostly because we're the 19th pick. That's what comes with when going to the playoffs. We already wait. What? Why did it stop after one play? Hey, get it together. Or Logan Thomas, Josh Harvey. I could do Logan Thomas next if I'm still streaming. Josh Harvey Clemens actually fits this system pretty good. I really want to see if Josh Harvey Clemens can, show us what he was working on. I mean, he gained all that muscle and then he got hurt. We already cut him. Hey, bring him back. I know this isn't the best analogy at the moment because of what happened in the playoffs, but you have to have that Tomlin mindset of, I hope I never have a pick high enough to draft you. King Holiday was I'll take the talent. I'm sorry. King Holiday was an awesome song that had all the 80s music stars in it. We used to listen to it in school every year before MLK Day. Oh, I don't know about that. I missed that astonishing. You put me on to something I didn't know about. No, he opted out of the season. We didn't cut him. Trey Lance is who I really want. Yeah, me too, bro. Hi, mommy. Glad I'm not the only one. Saw a girl with a stupid dunk walking by Isolation Room USA. Used to be South. I got Nathan from that point on. Charlie Clinton is coming back 2021 for his 5th year option. Oh, I really thank goodness, please. A 5th season. Hi, mommy, and bring in one vet. Man, I'm bummed we let Shondell Hamilton go. Yeah, I was a little sad about that. He's 6'4" at linebacker. Shondell Hamilton was one of our better linebackers. He was this season. He wasn't, but last year he was, without a doubt. He was better than Cole Holcomb last year. Draft size Cox going really, really late in the draft right now. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Because I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. That's why I wanted to check. So, hey, thank you for that, Herb. That's like a huge weight off my shoulders. If we can get Jabril Cox later, I'm ecstatic. Boy, we're going to have some controversy with a rule this offseason. Wait, what rule? I missed it. Let's go Sam Bradford. Oh, no. No, we cut him, but kept Norris. Yeah, I don't understand that either. You've heard King Holiday. Since you can't remember, I'll sing all parts for you when I get home. Oh, nah, I'll go look it up on YouTube, Ma. You good? You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do all of that. I know you're going to be tired when you come back home. You're good. You're good. We don't need none of that. Don't hurt yourself. We good here. I might stop to get something on the way out because I'm hungry. And thank goodness the dog's asleep. I was wondering why there was no noise. Brody sleep over there. The other one sleep over there. Hi. Hi. Don't get up. I just wanted to say hi. He said, nah, no, Ma, we're good, Ma. I want to see how it's actually done. I feel like you're going to disrespect them if you do that. Don't disrespect them like that, Mommy. Don't disrespect him like that. Don't sing that song. He deserves better than that. We need to respect them. For King celebrate season. Cut Jeremy Sprinkle. I mean, if he's cheap, I don't see the point in cutting him because at least he can block. I mean, he's annoying to throw to in a passing game because he drops everything. But I just, with how little money he's making, don't cut him. Like, cause even as much as I don't like Kyle Allen, with the way his contract is set up, the way the type of free agent he is, and I'm gonna do a whole video discussing like the potential quarterbacks, like even Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, breaking down exactly what type of free agents they are and how much we need to pay them and stuff. You can literally keep Kyle Allen on a veteran minimum, like literally less than $1 million a year. So like, even as much as I don't like Kyle Allen, what's the point of releasing him if he's only gonna cost less than $1 million a year? You know what I'm saying? King Holiday, bro. There's so many kings. So yeah, I feel the same with Jeremy Sprinkle. He's not getting paid enough. Hunter Henry signing, we'll see. I need to review Hunter Henry's season this year. Like, was he healthy? Did he stay healthy the whole year? Because I know he's talented. Turning loose, Mom. I'm all for it. Getting jumped in. No, don't encourage her. Do a mock draft on Fanspeak. Sorry, it's Fanspeak. Oh, okay. That's how I used to do it until the Draft Network came out last year. Draft Network is just a way stickier website. It's smoother. It's just way better. It's just a way better fluid website. Just better organized. You know what I'm saying? Fanspeak is still cool. It's the OG. You know what I'm saying? It's the old reliable. That's what I used to use for like the past few years. Then Draft Network came last year and it's just better, bro. Cox is late round on Fanspeak too. Fanspeak. Okay, bet. All right, so then, hey, I'm gonna check to see what Draft Network has him going to, just to compare. Because if he's going third round or later on both of them, then hey, I'm jumping for joy. I can see us bringing back Moreau in a 2-year, $5 million deal. That sounds very realistic, actually. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that. I'm gonna go scout some corners. Hey man, do it. I definitely appreciate that because I'm not on corners yet. I still gotta finish up quarterbacks. I'm gonna go to linebackers and safeties before I go corners. All right, King Sean, man, appreciate you pulling up. I mean, we're not even gonna be here that much longer. I mean, probably 20 minutes the longest, so we're just chilling right now. I hope y'all are enjoying the highlights. I try to have these little film session highlights for y'all, so just something to watch. You're not just looking at me talking. Like right now, we're looking at Terry McLaurin. If you wanted to know who that was. Nah, not now, but later today. Oh, okay. Okay. What's good? What's good, Pokey? Would you move Kendall Fuller into slot, then get Bashaud Breeland for outside? I would definitely move Kendall Fuller in the slot. And outside, I'd be willing to give Bashaud Breeland another chance for very cheap, though. But yeah, Kendall Fuller in the slot has to happen. He's not an outside corner. I got him, Mark, ready to kill Curtis Blow's part. There's a Curtis Blow part, man? All right. I'm going to definitely have to get food before I pick up my mom so I can deal with that at least with a full stomach. I hope we bring back Darby. If we get a ball hawk at free safety, Darby could be a Pro Bowl caliber corner. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we get an elite free safety, like I've been saying all year, like I said in my most recent video, Darby and Kendall Fuller really only get beat deep. They don't really get beat horizontally like that. If you get an elite free safety that can single high deep safety, rangy guy that can just hold it down by himself in the back end, and Cameron Curl can play more in the box and slot area, it's over with. It's a no-fly zone. I ain't leaving. I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay. Let me know where your website has Cox going at. Matter of fact, we can check right now. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? We can check right now. Don't wig me, Draft Network. Make sure y'all know he exists. Let me make sure they know he exists. J.C. Jackson is the only name you need to know in free agency cornerback wise. I forgot about J.C. Jackson. I'm not gonna lie. Rico, in our wild card game, how was that Trey Apke punt recovery called a touchback? Oh no, they hated Craigslist. Point blank period. The refs don't like us. The refs literally don't like. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know this is pretty unrelated, but I mean, one thing I'm always say with Trey Lance clearly has luck on his side. So if you believe in luck, we need some of that because the refs don't like us, and I will take some luck at this point because refs don't like us. Fortune doesn't like us. Whenever the ball should go left or right, if we need it to go right, it's going to go left. Like, I don't know. If you want to believe in curses or whatever, I don't really believe in, anything like that per se. But at the very least, man, I'll take whatever Trey Lance is having. Let me look at my boy Jabril. They have him 62nd overall, which is like, what, the third round? They have our boy Jabril Cox going 3rd round on here, so I don't know. Who knows then? That's such a disparity that I have no idea. Like, I don't know which one to believe type of thing. He said, get him, Miss Nikki. We do not need another Eric Flowers situation. I agree. Breeland was a very underrated corner. I do agree. He was on and off for the Chiefs. Breeland was better than Norman. Oh, yeah, he was. Got him. Is Malik Hooker an option? Hey, man, I'm willing to take a flyer for cheap. Malik Hooker was supposed to be an elite free safety coming out of Ohio State. Jackson, Marcus Williams, Kendall Fuller, and Darby's 20 interceptions. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Let me check. I already know Marcus Williams balled out. Like, I mean, I already know that. Like, I'm not looking that up, but I'm just curious what grade they gave him because, well, Pro Football Focus specifically. Because Pro Football Focus gave Anthony Harris and Justin Simmons low grades this season. They graded them like really low this season. Like they didn't like them as much as, and I still think they played really well this season. So I'm surprised. They gave him a 79.3. Yeah, Pro Football Focus liked Marcus Williams more than they liked Anthony Harris and Justin Simmons this offseason, honestly. As far as grades go, that man looked like Giannis, boy. He looked like Giannis. That man looked just like Giannis, boy. I never even paid attention to that. Yeah, I would love a Marcus Williams. How much he asking for? It's time to go to the contracts page. Let's go to safety real quick. See what we talking about. Sorry, little bro. We could definitely get you real cut. What about Sean Taylor cousin or little bro? I haven't done a lot of film study on him yet, so I don't know. I honestly don't know. All right, Anthony Harris market value. Let's see what they're talking about. Would you like to draft a new QB? By far, that's my favorite solution. Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, trade up for him. Whatever you got to do, that's my favorite option. The 5-man defensive line was working in the Bucks game with the 3 big interior guys. I'm not sure why they stopped it. Yeah, I don't know what Jack Darrell was doing. Again, I talked about that in my video I came out with early this morning. 15.5 a year. That's a lot. And it sucks because we're already paying Landon Collins 30. And I mean, I know he's technically, hopefully he's a linebacker, technically strong safety, and these guys are free safety. But that's still a lot of money to allocate just towards, that's a lot of resources just to allocate towards just safety alone in your defense. Let me see. And they're saying Justin Simmons is cheaper. Well, I'm going to go Justin Simmons if he's cheaper. See if I can find Marcus Williams, though. Do you like Mac Jones? No, not at all. I'm good. Plus, he doesn't fit the offense we're going to run. But I explained deeply why I didn't like Mac Jones earlier. And I don't even think I have enough time with 15 minutes to break it down again. But yeah, just in general, like to summarize it all, I don't want Mac Jones at all. If we don't get Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Trevor Lawrence is impossible. Then wait till next year for quarterback. I'm not reaching on any of these other guys. I don't like Jamie Newman like that. I don't like Sam Ehlinger so far from what I've seen. I don't like Mac Jones. I like Kyle Trask. We'll just have to go with Taylor Heineke, maybe a free agent or whoever this year, and worry about quarterback next year. With Simmons and Marcus May, free agents, 2 Williams should be a little cheaper. Y'all see Norman get stuffed by Derrick Henry this season? Are you talking about where he got turned into, where he got thrown? Yeah, of course. 266 on FanSpeak. Dang, 266? 215 is up. Tyrann Matthews got an interception. I'm so happy to see him working out because him coming out of LSU, people thinking he was a troublemaker and all of that type of stuff. I'm so glad to see Tyrann Matthew balling out. 215 and too small for linebacker, so Landon will have to gain 10 pounds minimum. Yeah, that's a good point. I just wanted to say I like your content. Keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate that, Kobe, man. Much appreciated. All right, mommy, I saw that. Thank you. Let me see. So let's look. Let me move this over so y'all can see the names. Let's see. This is not in any particular order. It's not an order of talent. It's not an order of how much money they may be asking for. Like, I don't get it. They said Marcus Williams may only ask for a little less than $10 million a year. Hey, man. Hey, Marcus Williams sounding real nice right now. Marcus Williams sounding real nice right now for $10 million a year. You know what I mean? They have him ranked as the 9th best free safety. Really? Who's better? Who's the 9 guys y'all have over him? And what order is this in? What is this sorted by? Hey, man, Marcus Williams might be it, bro. The game is about to get real ugly. Landon Collins is finna get cut if he's not playing linebacker. What's good, Winter Nation? What's good? What's popping? You know, Landon Collins is going to have to play linebacker. There's no way he's taking Cameron Curl's spot after last year. Cameron Curl's cheaper and better at what we need. He's better in coverage and all of that. His instincts seem like they're better. Like Landon Collins, you got to bulk up and play linebacker, or you need to retire so we don't have to pay you that $30 million. Which draft pick do you think Collins is worth? Not a lot. I mean, talent-wise, he could probably be worth a third or higher, but that contract is crazy. Collins can't wait until 3rd round to go linebacker. Rico, you know Winter Nation is 1K subs. Oh, my boy Winter Nation is 1K? Okay, make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Winter Nation, man. Make sure y'all go check out my boy Winter Nation and him, man. Let me see. I thought, yeah, now what order is this in? It's not in order of how much money they think they're gonna make because they only did certain market values. It's in order of how much money they make currently. Okay. Yeah, nah. Marcus Williams for less than $10 million a year is crazy. I mean, they gave him a 79.3 overall grade. How much is Pro Football Focus Elite and stuff like that? Because I might go ahead and get that because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of seeing stuff locked up. I'm gonna check into that. How much is it? Do I need Elite or do I just want Edge? I might just want Edge. Edge is cheaper, right? How much we talking for Edge? Let me see. I said I come with the variable. If I need a man, I'm gonna come with the variable. PFF Edge price. I'm not about to create an account and log in just for y'all to show me some price I don't care about. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Special offers. Whoa, we talking $200. $200? Woo! Nah, I'm gonna keep using what I get for free. No, you ain't getting me. He ain't getting me. Do you think we could be a Super Bowl contender if our QB situation works out? Of course. Deshaun Watson literally makes us immediate Super Bowl contenders. Top 4 team in the NFL. Easily. Off top. Day one. The problem is we have the 19th pick in the draft, so trading for him is basically impossible. Chase Claypool is enjoying the Chiefs game. Yeah, of course he is, but that's some pettiness. That makes me want to root for the Browns just because of Chase Claypool. I hate him now. Like, his personality, that man weird. I think we should sign Marcus Williams 4-year, $44 million. Corey Davis 4-year, $42 million. Young Ho. Are you talking about the kicker Young Ho? Young Who from the Falcons? Remember how we went from Alfred Morris to Matt Jones to Fat Rob to Perine to Pirine to AP? Crazy. Who won fantasy? I won 3 leagues out of like the 8 I was in. I don't remember who won the other ones because I didn't care enough to check. Yeah, it wasn't me, so I don't care. We might have to take a hit and cut Collins because he can't pull a curl after the season he had. I agree, but I think they're just going to have to find a way to use him. I mean, he's just going to have to come in on limited snaps if he's not going to move the linebacker. But I think at this point, we're going to have to get the money's worth because you can't cut him. Because you cut him, you literally... I'm going to show y'all Landon Collins' contract situation. I don't think y'all know how bad it is. This contract is horrible. Like, he's going to cost the same amount cut as he is on the team, so why not keep him type of thing. It's literally like that. Landon Collins, I don't think y'all understand how bad his contract is, like, really bad. Like, people not talking about it, but it's almost Albert Hainsworth. It's not quite, and the reason it's almost Albert Hainsworth is because Cameron Curl is so good. If Cameron Curl never existed, we wouldn't be talking about it like that. I mean, but literally, all right, 2021. He's a $17 million cap hit. You cut him, he still costs $13.8 million, almost $14 million. You only save $3 million. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like, if you cut him, you don't even save that much money. Whereas next year, 2022, you cut him, at least you save $7 million. 2023, you cut him, you save $12 million. And then 2024, you cut him, you save $14 million if you cut him then. But if you cut him right now, he's going to be $13 million in dead cap right now. And it's just like, golly, man. You only saving $4 million this year? I'm not sure if that's worth it, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to see if we can use them in some way as like an extra linebacker, Sam linebacker, something. Yeah, it's pronounced Young Wei Koo. Oh, okay, my fault. Rico, your favorite subscribers back. Check out Matt Milano, Jaylen Brown, and coverage grades. All right, let me see. I mean, again, I take everything with Pro Football Focus with a grain of salt. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get coverage grades. I don't have Edge, so I won't be able to check that out, actually. I signed Marcus Williams to a $3 million deal. I'm down, man. I'm down. He said, thanks a lot, Bruce Allen. Thanks all this. Bruce worked out that contract. Where can I get Mama's Boy hat? Oh, I literally went to Lids and got this done. I should sell it, though. I should remake it, but every time I go to Lids, I get ATL, I get Mama's Boy, and now that like I'm taking my brand serious, I get Street Scores also. But like, you know, I gotta get the ATL every time I go. This one's really old though, it's beat up, so I don't even have an ATL hat I can wear right now. This actually like I can wear it out in public and not be ashamed of myself. Oh, I can't get it, but y'all already know I got the Street Scores hat the same way too. I just go to Lids and get it embroidered there. I know how bad it is, but I wonder if he would be a problem because he would be sitting on the bench if he doesn't want to move the linebacker. Yeah, that is an interesting thing, too. Him on the bench, coming off the bench is going to be a drama in itself also. So he going to have to do something. We need to address this now. We need to go ahead and call him and figure it out. Look at my Georgia boy, Nick Chubb, putting in work. Oh, my Georgia boy, Nick. They thought you wasn't going to be great. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't think he'd be this good because it's crazy. As great as Nick Chubb is, he's still not what he used to be. Remember, he tore his ACL twice. I think he tore him in 2 different legs or both in the same leg. Or something like that. He had 2 huge leg injuries. So just imagine if Nick Chubb never suffered them severe injuries, bro. He'd be different. It's basically Trey Apke if you put him in free safety. Oh, he might be even worse, bro. Because at least Trey Apke's fast. Landon Collins isn't even fast. Trying to play Maniac. I'm trying to go live on legal tampering day, aka free agency, even though I got school on that day. But alright, y'all, just to give y'all an update, just to warn y'all, I will be leaving in 5 minutes. You should have mama's boy stuff, no pin.
Meet with mommy.
Oh, Alexa, stop reminder. Thank you. It's 4:55. That's my alarm. Yeah, but I ain't putting my gamer tag in here. Why not? What happened? What's gonna happen? Look at Mayfield dotting them up. No, Rico, what happened? Oh, you talking about leaving in 5 minutes? Yeah, I'm in the stream at 5. And that's it. Number 9, Maryland holds on for a 79-7 win over Wisconsin. Extends win streak to 10. So there y'all go. Y'all Maryland Terps are winning games out here. Be proud of them. I know y'all Wizards are disappointing, but y'all got the Maryland Terps out here to be proud of. So yeah, make sure y'all watch their games and support them, bro. Would you do a trade like Bengals trade, 5th pick, Washington football trade, Tim Settle, 19th pick, 51st, and 2nd, 2021? Oh, without a doubt. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that in a heartbeat. It's really hard for me to put a price on. Oh, and then they just got Kareem Hunt like it's nothing off the bench. What's it called? It's hard to put a price on a franchise quarterback, bro. If you love a quarterback and you feel like they can take you to the Super Bowl, they're priceless. Because say Trey Lance ends up being a Deshaun Watson, you'd be willing to give up more than Tim Settle, 19th pick, 51st, and 2nd round for a guy like that. So it's like you're pretty much getting them cheaper if you draft them and develop them yourself. And I'm taking that chance. I'm doing it. You got PlayStation. I'm Team Xbox. A lot of us are Team Xbox in here. After what happened with PlayStation, nope. Yeah, I've been Team Xbox since Halo 3. I was PlayStation, Kingdom Hearts, and all of that, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. And then I started playing Halo 2 at this after-school program I went to. And then I was convinced that Halo was my favorite game franchise forever. And now that's all I really play is shooter games. I play RPGs. I play sandboxes like Ark and 7 Days to Die. I'm probably going to play Rust when it hits console. And then I just love shooters. Call of Duty, Battle Royales. I hate third-person Battle Royales, though, because people camp around corners and wait for you. But PUBG and all of that is really fun. Really, the only one I don't like is Fortnite. But yeah, I'm a super tryhard when it comes to Halo. And quite a tryhard in Call of Duty, but it's not Halo. Halo, I'm like call-outs like Sniper 1, Sniper 2, Blue 1, Blue upstairs, down. Like, I'm the super tryhard call-out type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm that guy. Like, I'm the super, like, MLG. It got to a point in Halo where, like, ranked Halo 3, like, ranked Team Slayer just wasn't comp enough. We had to literally go against each other. We had, like, a couple of people that were MLG that we would play against in custom games. So, like, it's just, like, Halo 3 literally got to the point we had to play against each other because there wasn't enough comp online. I wasn't that good at Halo 2, though. Halo 2, I was still kind of newbie. I was working on it. But I'm Team Xbox for the rest of my life. And it's pretty funny, too, because a lot of random rappers keep coming out and randomly dissing PlayStation. Like NBA Youngboy, Chief Keef, I think it was Blockboy JB or one of them Memphis guys. Or it was with the other one. Like, it's just random. I don't even know what started it. But, like, all of these random rappers like Chief Keef, NBA Youngboy just coming out of nowhere and being like, I hate PlayStation. I don't know what PlayStation did to them. I don't hate PlayStation. I'm just Xbox. Because of Halo, mostly. And Party Chat. Xbox has the best party chats, and that's what I get on video games to do. I don't get on video games to play single player at all. I watch people play single player games. So, like, the only advantage of PlayStation is single player. And exclusives, I don't care. I get online to talk to my friends, laugh with my friends, Joan, play multiplayer games. Xbox is better multiplayer experience. So I'm just, and then again, Halo. The console that has Halo, they're always going to keep me just off of the excitement of hoping the next Halo is great and returns back to the Halo 3 days. But PlayStation does have some great exclusives. And somebody like me that likes anime a lot, a game like, what's that game? Persona 5 or whatever. That sounds interesting. I kind of want to play it, but like, I mean, I have a PlayStation. I don't even play it. Been Team Xbox since first Halo came out. Recruit Sean. I wouldn't miss Settle stupid looking sack dance either. Team PlayStation. TD Browns. You got the new Xbox, of course. Of course. What's the score for the Chiefs Brown game? The Chiefs are still winning. I don't know what the score is though. I'm looking at the chat so much I don't know. Right out of ammo, I couldn't find more too. Team PlayStation 1910. I was Xbox until last week. I got a PS5. Jones, when did you find Rico's channel? I found Rico's channel back December 2019. I don't know, over a year ago for sure though. Why didn't they go for 2? Miles Morales. Yeah, again, Miles Morales, I had fun watching it, but I don't need to play it. I have just as much fun watching somebody play a single player game as playing it. It's not the same for multiplayer. I know I'm weird, but like I can't watch them Call of Duty pros play Call of Duty because I just always feel like I can do something better. I mean, they may be better than me overall because they practice more, but like if I really tried, I could be that good because I was that good at Halo. I could see myself being that good at Call of Duty. I used to, Modern Warfare 2 days, I was that 360 quickscope guy. Like the guy, like you can't, last kill has to be 360 no scope. You can't, quickscope. You can't end the game without like I was that type of try hard. Like running hardcore search with a sniper type of thing and going against UMP 45s. But nowadays I'm not that try hard with Call of Duty. But what's it called? Wait, Miles Morales. But yeah, like I just like multiplayer. I don't even remember what I was just saying, but I like multiplayer. Like single player, I can just watch some. Oh yeah, I don't like watching people play. I can't watch people play Apex. I can't watch people play PUBG. I can't watch people play Call of Duty, Halo, none of that. But single player, sure. I mean, it's like watching a movie to me. It's like watching a quick little series. Like watching Korex Kenshin play random games or whoever. What's the other guy that plays games? He's from Atlanta, so I try to support him every now and then, but I prefer Korex Kenshin, unless it's a really serious game. Like Call of Duty World War II, that was the best campaign to watch. I don't know about playing, but like the story behind it was beautiful. So like that one I had to watch with no commentary, no camera. I wanted to feel like I was literally watching a movie. And so like, but yeah, I prefer to watch single player and play multiplayer. I can't watch people play multiplayer. I can't watch people play Call of Duty. I can't even really watch people play 2K because I feel like I can do better than what they're doing. So I don't know. I know I'm weird though. Deshaun Watson. So that's why I'm Xbox. Like single player, I can watch it for free rather than pay to play it and get the same experience. Deshaun Watson and the Jets. That could actually kind of happen. Actually, 84.5 coverage grade last year. Astonishing. You got that Pro Football Focus edge. You're not playing. Whenever he made his Cody Latimer video, when I found. Oh, okay. That's so random. I forgot I made that video. That's really interesting. Xbox is 2018, years ago, like 2017, 2018. That's really dope. That's good to hear when y'all pulled up. Found your channel like 2 months ago. Appreciate that. Found on Ed's channel in 2018. Oh, that's crazy. That's really dope. That's fine knowing where y'all came from. I'm good. I just am good at first person. Yeah, I'm really good at shooters. I'm terrible at fighting games except for Tekken, and even then, I'm not great at Tekken. I'm trying to think. I'm really good at sandbox games and RPGs like Elder Scrolls and Fable. Sandbox games like Ark and stuff where you gotta build and get it out the mud and make stuff. But shooter games are my calling, period. Anything else, racing games, I'm terrible and I hate racing. I don't like driving in real life. Why would I like a racing game? Every time I play GTA Saints Row, and Call of Duty, I get in the back seat. I don't even like driving in video games. It's sad. I prefer to just get on my computer and do something. I watch Huskers play Warzone. He's a beast. Berleezy. I've watched some stuff with Berleezy, but I only watch it like when everybody else is watching. Like Rave, the app where you can watch things together. Everybody join a Rave lobby and somebody's the host and they watch it. I watch Berleezy like that. But again, I'm not on YouTube that much. Like it's not like Corey X Kenshin is probably the only YouTuber ever of all time that I've just been like, let me go check out a Corey X Kenshin video. Otherwise, I watch somebody because of the game, not because of the person type of thing. And even then, I haven't really felt like going back because, like, I didn't know about Corey X Kenshin until last summer when my friends and cousins put me onto him. And I haven't really gone back to watch any of his stuff after that. I've just been watching the Spooky Scary Sundays and the horror games he plays after that. But I don't watch every Corey X Kenshin video. The game definitely matters. But I do watch some stuff because of Corey X Kenshin. Do you think... Oh, wait. What do you have against Atlanta again? I'm from Atlanta, so I hate Atlanta teams, especially the Falcons specifically. Because those are the people I talk trash to. Just like, if you're in D.C. and most of your friends are Cowboys fans, you hate the Cowboys. I mean, I know I hate the Cowboys too, because, like, I mean, history, but I don't have, like, a personal beef with any Cowboys fan. Like, I don't go to work and talk trash to Cowboys fans. I don't get on Xbox and talk trash to Cowboys fans. In high school, I didn't have Cowboys fans to talk trash to. My friends, again, half of them are Falcons, but the other half are Bears, Steelers, Colts, 49ers, Rams, Patriots. So, like, I have to talk trash to them more than my Cowboys fans most of the time. So that's why Falcons are number 1, Patriots are 2nd, Cowboys 3rd, maybe Colts 4th, maybe Steelers 5th. Just off of personal beef. And again, I don't have any real beef with any of my Cowboys fan friends. I mean, the very few I have. But Cowboys are literally 3rd just because of the history of the team. But, like, y'all have this personal vendetta. He said DC better than Atlanta. I'm muting this conversation. Never mind. This is I hate him. Do you think the Jags and Jets coaching changing means there's a chance the top QBs fall? No, they're taking quarterbacks, I'm pretty sure. I think them changing head coaches makes it even more likely. Man, Night is Jonathan Allen, Tim Sutter, Deron Payne, and James Smith-Williams, damn good defensive interior line. Yeah, I think James Smith-Williams, if he develops, is going to be a really good player. Resident Evil. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy. Except for the one where they made it like a scary thing. It wasn't like you solving puzzles. You have this little pistol and it's zombies. I like the one where it was more ghost involved. Where it was more like Evil Within. I forgot which Resident Evil that was, but it was like a couple of years ago and they had that really fire demo. And it wasn't like the same zombie story. It was more of like it was more like Outlast. It was more like Evil Within. That's the only Resident Evil like. Otherwise, I don't like zombie games. It's too repetitive to me. You and Pedro Smith should do a video together. We do live streams together all the time. We just did a live stream Friday. Rico is 4-3. Yeah, I'm about to dip. I just wanted to make sure I answered everybody's questions. Jones, I've been here since Alan Lazard. Oh, yeah, Rich, you did tell me that. That's crazy. Alan Lazard is so random. I like Forza. I hate racing games. Can't stand them. Jones is 503. That was and I don't even like sports games. Really, the only sports games that I've like legitimately liked and didn't only play because my friends played it was NCAA. NCAA is the only sports game in history that I'm just like, I'll play it by myself. Madden and 2K, I'm only on it because my friends are on it. Friends and cousins. I actually searched this channel out because I got sick of the Goat House, not any site when talking about Washington team needs and draft targets. Oh, I appreciate that. Astonishing. Okay. I agree, Kobe and Rico, Pedro, yeah, shouts out my boy Pedro Smith. Some people in here may not be subscribed to him. Make sure y'all go check out Pedro Smith, bro. I rock with Pedro. And I love it. Like, the reason I respect Pedro, Ed Oliver, Juan Gotti, I haven't really interacted with Louis T much, so, like, I can't, I mean, I like Louis T, but, like, I haven't, like, interacted with them and had conversations, like, DMs, talking behind the scenes like I do with Ed Oliver, Juan Gotti, and Pedro Smith. The reason I like them so much is that even when we disagree, I can see where they're coming from, and they have, like, a respectable argument. I don't have to agree with somebody to like them or respect them. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with them in a lot of ways. But at the end of the day, they at least prove their points and their side of the argument with I can see what you're saying. I just still disagree. We agree to disagree type of thing. So I rock with all of them. Again, Louis T and a lot of the other guys. And, Big Simple's my boy, too. Big shouts out to Big Simple. And I'm probably missing some people right now too. Oh yeah, DMV Sports Zone, my boy Corey, dang, on the Warpath, rock with him too. I'm probably missing some more people too. Like, but those are people I've actually interacted with. But yeah, all of them, even though we disagree on some points, at the end of the day, I rock with all of them because like I can like they're smart. You know what I'm saying? They're not an irrational fan that's just making up stuff. So shouts out to everybody out there, man. Again, I like a lot of Louis T, what he does too, but I just haven't interacted with him personally. I've never had a conversation with Louis T through stream or through DMs and stuff like that. So I have a Philly friend and we cool. I hate Falcons fans. I hate Cowboys fans. I live in Mansville, which is right next to Dallas. 70% of my friends are Cowboys fans. So yeah, Jones, you got it the worst. You got it worse than all of us. Hey, who farted? Nah, Brody. You gotta go, son. I'm not gonna be farting while I'm live streaming. I'm already hungry. You gonna make me mad. Mahomes is in a lot of trouble. Giants fans are the worst. It's crazy because I lived in New York for 5 years and I didn't have a problem with a single Giants fan. I never had a problem with Giants fans. They were actually pretty cool people for me. They were actually, and Mr. Doghouse or Mr. Big Dog, what's his name exactly? I like him a lot. That's a really cool Giants fan. And again, all the Giants fans I knew from New York were really cool. I've never had a problem. I've never had an irrational Giants fan. Like, I've had experiences with a lot of Falcons fans, Colts, and stuff like that. Like, I've never had a Giants fan that was like, bro, I hate that team because of the fan. My Steelers fan friend is like on and off. My Colts fan friend, boy, there's no way I can like the Colts the way he is. And then, of course, the Falcons, y'all already know. But yeah, it's surprising. I lived in New York for 5 years. I never had a problem with any Giants fan before. Mahomes might have a concussion. Oh, dang, so Mahomes really out. Chad Henne's in the game? I hate Cowboys and Philly the most. I actually dislike Steelers more than Giants. Yeah, I think I'll dislike Steelers more than Giants too, just because of the fans though. No Super Bowl. Honestly, doesn't look that bad, but looks can be deceiving. Mahomes has a concussion. Mahomes got lit up. Rico, you appreciate that, JP Turner. I really appreciate that. I hate the Chiefs because I live in Kansas City. All my family are Chiefs fan. Exactly. That's how I am with the Falcons. I mean, except for my family aren't Falcons fans. My family's from the DMV, so most of them are Burgundy and Gold fans. But my friends, half of them are Falcons. Other half, again, Colts, Rams, Bears, 49ers, Steelers, Patriots. I feel like I'm missing some people. One Cowboys fan, but I mean, I don't even hate him because, I mean, we be seeing eye to eye. I came in over a year ago, but I don't know what vid. Hey, man, I appreciate it, though. That's really dope. I found Pedro in 2019. I found Juan after Pedro. But you can't do that to me. Okay, I see how it is. Wait, but can't do that to me. Wait, what happened? I don't know what we're talking about. Big Simple for owner. Yeah, my boy Big Simple. I found Corey 2 months ago. Protect. Oh, yeah, Protect. Yeah, my boy. I knew I was missing somebody. Yeah, my boy Protect. He's one of the very few people whose numbers I have. I think he's actually the only person whose number I have. Everybody else I talk through like Twitter and stuff. Protect, I have him on Instagram, Twitter, and through phone. So make sure y'all definitely go shout out my boy Protect. I knew I was missing somebody. I was like, it's somebody important that I'm missing. I was struggling. Thank you, Protect. Thank you, whoever put. Thank you, Rich, and all y'all. I found Louis like 8 months ago. I watch all of y'all, but me and you see eye to eye more. So I guess I'm here for more confirmation bias. That's pretty funny. I'll take it. I mean, y'all know me. I'm more future team building logic over instant gratification. That's why I'm not so big on we have to make the playoffs over losing the draft pick. I'm just more team building and more fan. I can admit that. I'm not going to be like I am the fan where we're 0-15. I'm in that 16th game. Like, what up? Jersey on and everything. Like, I'm that fan, but I'm also more logic and team builder and GM than I am just pure fan. We got to make it to the playoffs at all costs, even if it costs us our future. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just who I'm always going to be logic, future outlook type of guy. What's good, Smokes? You actually pulled up right when I'm about to leave, too. Philly fans are the worst. Yeah, I've never had a personal experience with a Philly fan that I hated. But I hate Philly fans again. I'll never forgive them for when after they won the Super Bowl and they were looting and destroying people's businesses out of celebration. Like, and they were like breaking into convenience stores and stealing stuff and setting stuff on fire, flipping cars. That was the most ignorant thing I've ever seen a fan base do. So for now on, the Eagles are always going to be on my top hit list. I don't hate the Eagles, but their fans, yeah, they got to see me on that one. And I heard Eagles fans used to be the worst as far as like going to Eagles games. I've never been to Philly. Ravens are disrespectful as in week 4 with that fake punt. Eagles fans are the worst. The people who hate Giants take the internet too serious. What's your dream draft? If you can get any player you want in every round. I'm gonna literally do a mock draft for that. But you already know Trey Lance. You already know Chris Olave. Those are the first 2 rounds. We'll figure it out after that. But I'm going to do I don't know, I'm going to have to look into some people because there's probably another guy out there that I don't even know about that I haven't watched much film on. And I'm probably going to like him more than Chris Olave. May even like somebody more than Trey Lance. Maybe I'll watch somebody else's film and like him better than Trey Lance. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to answer that right now. That's why I'm going to wait to do my dream draft later once I've evaluated more players. I like some Giants fans. Yeah, I was really cool with a lot of Giants fans while I was in New York. Who's your favorite subscriber? He'll just push the coach, I think. I found Pedro, and then you like the next day. Oh, that's pretty funny. Terry goes fed up. Rico, not gonna lie, you and Protect kind of look the same. I keep getting that. I don't see it. And I'm a person that Jones. Like, I Joan like crazy. Like, I could tell you who anybody look like, but I still don't see it. But that's still my boy, though. The Giants don't invoke an angry response. Like, I don't think of Giants fans and get mad. I don't know. I was cool with all my Giants fans in New York. Way cooler with them than I were with my Falcons fans in Atlanta. Did anyone else see the pill push the guy? You can't understand where I'm coming from when you disagree. I do a lot of the time. A lot of time, if I still argue with you, I respect you. I've told you, if I don't argue with you, that means I don't respect your opinion. If you're still getting me to reply, that means I respect your opinion at least to some extent. You'll know that I don't care about what you talk about and I think you're dumb, you're stupid, irrational. If I see your comment and you just don't get no reply at all. Like, that's when you know. I mean, sometimes I don't necessarily have to see where you're coming from, because sometimes disagreements go deeper than just a point. Sometimes I'm like, bruh, how did we look at the same film and get completely different answers type of thing? But at the end of the day, as long as I don't think you're stupid, I can still debate with you. 2 Giants fans I like are Fitz Vegas, the Hub, and I don't even know who those people are. It's actually 3 Eagles fans. So I just got done working on a truck. My hands full. Bruh, 2 things I'm not that like men usually are, like the stereotype of men that we love. I hate cars, and I don't care about superheroes, like comics, even the movies. Those are 2 boy things that I've just never like gotten into, like superheroes and like Superman and Batman and stuff like that. And then cars, I hate cars. I hate even going to go get gas. I hate getting my oil changed. I hate having to vacuum my car. I hate getting anything done with the car. I don't like driving. I don't even recognize cars. Like, without the logo, I can't tell the difference between a Chevrolet or a Ford. And even some logos I don't exactly know. Like, I don't know off. Like, I'm not a car person. It's crazy. Cars and superheroes, bruh. Boy, I could care less. First round, Trey Lance. Second round, Daniel Flale. O-Tackle. Third round. All right, I'm about to check out a lot of these people. Hamsai, Nasiruddin. I love him. Baron Browning. I love him, too. But I have to check out the rest of those guys because I don't know everybody. Eagles threw snowballs at Santa. Eagles Nations once booed Santa Claus. Sean Bateman. For me, it's Eagles and definitely Steelers because of my wife and daughters. It felt so great beating them in the house. That was quiet. Oh yeah, Herb, I know that felt great. Eagles are terrible. Breaking their stake this year. Eagles old stadium had a prison. They are horrible. Really? I didn't know that. Obviously, I'm Rico favorite subscriber. I'm a future NFL star. I found Air first, then Rico, then I found Pedro, then Juan, then Louis T, Protect next. Then I found Warpath. That sounds like it makes sense. That's almost an order of subscribers. I think Juan might have more subscribers than Pedro. I'm not sure. Except for Louis T, though. Louis T, normally people find him first. That's a really interesting way, though. That's actually I thought it was kind of descending, and Louis T's towards the back in the middle. I think Juan maybe have more. I can't remember. I don't know. But that's still crazy, though. I know I'm late, but I came to the channel on a live stream about the hires for Rivera's staff. I stayed because he answered my reply. I try to answer everybody now during the regular season, like when we're at games. Of course, like when I'm watching the game, I can't reply to everybody. And like right now, I'm replying to everybody. I have no idea what's going on in this game. I don't even know how it got to 22-10. I didn't even see Pat Mahomes get hurt. I just saw y'all say it in the chat. And I can't do that for the Burgundy and Gold. Because, like, first of all, I got to talk about it for y'all. Like, how am I going to talk about the game and I ain't see it? But also, I mean, I'm still a fan, so, I got to watch some of it. But, like, when it's Sundays like this, we're not the ones playing. Yeah, I can answer every question. It felt great they were talking trash all year, especially my wife and youngest daughter. Oh, I know that was great. I know that was great, Herb. I know that was a great feeling. Eagles used to... Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we beat the Falcons in Atlanta next year, you're going to see me happier than any other opponent we beat, period. I care more about beating the Falcons than the Cowboys. Bro, y'all don't understand. I love comics. G.I. Joe, man. Don't care about cars either. I hope the Chiefs lose. And it's crazy because I used to love playing with cars. I used to love playing with G.I. Joe men and Bionicles when I was little, but I write comics. Oh, that's what's up, though. That's fine. I don't know how you do it. I don't even know, like, how you acquire that talent. Anything with drawing, boy, I was terrible. I swear I tried. I mean, my mom bought me books and everything. I just couldn't get it. Rico, we broke Pennsylvania teams. I agree. None of y'all heard of Frustrated Fan Sports Show. That's my man, John. He's a Skins fan, too. I can check him out. Yeah, now I don't know who that is. Let's be honest here. I'm his favorite. You can subscribe for Pennsylvania teams. The FT broke Pittsburgh. Louis T got like 14K or 15K. Rico's top 3 favorite subs. Appreciate that. Favorite toy growing up, Voltron. I think my Legos and my Bionicles. From what I remember, my memory's terrible. From what I remember playing with Legos and Bionicles the most. Even if I'm not his favorite, I'm the best, and that's undeniable. That's low-key accurate, because y'all found Rico before me. I caught Louis T when he had 1,200 subs, and I caught Ed. I had more subs than him. Dang, really? That's crazy, Smokes. You was on it extra early. That is hilarious. And y'all was sub to Rico before me. We need a song from you if we beat the Falcons in ATL. I got you. I'll get Tut. Probably get Z. We make a song together, and we gonna kill it too, man. We're gonna put that Atlanta flavor on it. My favorite toys were Legos and cars, especially cars from the Disney movie. I'm talking about cars like, when you go to the dollar store, they got like 3 in a pack, and then Hot Wheels. That's what I'm talking about. I still have them too. My mom has my Hot Wheels. I think my cousins have them, but we still have like a huge box of Hot Wheels where you can organize them and put them into specific cubbies. I think it's like 100 holes, and that's still somewhere in our family. It's probably not at this house, but I used to love Hot Wheels. I used to love Bionicles and Legos the most. I started with Louis T. Glad I found you because he only replies to people that donate, not right to me, but to each his own. I mean, yeah, he has so many people, you can't knock him. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't knock him for it. And then, I just wanted to make sure I, designated time to answer everybody. I'm just not sure if everybody has the patience to do that. You know what I'm saying? I love beating the Raiders, too. No matter how bad they are, I still take joy in it. Oh, yeah, the Raiders aren't even on my radar. But, if it's something personal, I fully understand. Again, if I weren't from Atlanta, the Falcons would not be on my radar. But I just live here, so this is my first live stream watching you. Oh, my boy Kobe. Okay, welcome to the stream. We talk about everything. All right. It's not just football. We try, but go on tangents. You ask me a question about fragrances, about anime, about games, I'm going to go deep into it because those are my passions. I found Lou in 2015. Legos were dope. Rico, you had 1,500 when I found your channel. Dang, you been here that long, man. Rico got those dollar store cars. No, I had a lot of Hot Wheels too. But I also had sometimes some of the dollar store ones were $5. Some of the dollar store ones was it. You know what I mean? Pretty good. Move Mad Eye Chase Young. Safety move. Chase safety. Chase on the safety. What? Did you hear Lyriq's new beats yesterday? No. Where did he put them? What you mean new beats? He put them somewhere? Now he's on PlayStation, so I don't really talk to him as much. You can look on your profile and see how long people been subscribed to you. Really, you can? I'm going to check that out then, Smokes. I'm G.I. Joe's and Ninja Turtles old. I used to like Ninja Turtle, the game. I had a Ninja Turtles game. But I don't think I had the toys, at least I remember. I have Hot Wheels, but I really like cars from the movie. Now, I never was into the Cars movie like that. Yeah, I'm happy that I found you too, Rico, because you do film breakdowns. Thank you, man. But that's my favorite part. I just like team building. Team building is my favorite part of sports. Watching the games, of course, matters a lot, and I'm sad when football's gone. But watching film, player evaluation, free agency, the draft, all of that is my favorite part. Again, because I love my Burgundy and Gold. They're my favorite team by far. I don't even have a second team. But I like knowing what everybody else is doing too. That's why I listen to everybody else's podcasts. I read everybody's articles and reports. I care about what the Bills are going to draft. I care about who the Browns are going to get in free agency. I care about who the Raiders are going to get in draft. I care about everything. I just like team building. And that's why I'm so competitive too. That's why making the playoffs doesn't matter that much to me. I care more about draft picks and team building because I'm comparing us to other teams. I want to be better than them. I want to be the best in the league. I don't want to just be good. I don't want to just be great. I want to be the best. And I'm always knowing what other teams are doing. I keep track. I may not watch all of their players. I haven't really paid attention to Corey Davis honestly this last season. But I know what moves they've made usually. And I know what their draft strategy is, what mindset they are going into the offseason. I care about that type of stuff. So yeah, scouting other cool vids. Not gonna lie, Raiders crushed us in Super Bowl. Oh, I understand that. I'm too young. I was born in '94, so I wasn't here for any of our great moments, really. The best I have is RG3 2012, Colt McCoy in Dallas on Thanksgiving, Mark Brunell to Santana Moss down 13-0 with 5 minutes left. 13-0, 5 minutes left. Kirk Cousins maybe in Seattle if you want to count that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have too many great moments to remember though. I've had to go back and look at them. Who's your favorite rapper? I don't know. You have to break it up and depending on what they do. And I have to do per region. So that's something I can talk about for 3 hours. Ask me that on the Friday podcast. Generally my favorite artist of all time is Kid Cudi. But again, we're talking genres. We're talking different genres. My favorite dancehall artist is probably Alkaline or Shinsia. Like, I mean, it just gets so deep. Soka, I like Nyla. What's it? Nyla. I can't remember her name. I see her face. Nyla Blackman. Reggae, I have a few. I mean, I like Bob Marley. He's a classic. I mean, it's like per genre. We're talking electronic. If we're talking neo soul, I like Imano Mari and like Smino and No Name. If we're talking rock, I'm sorry, I like those. I don't know. The rock I like is not the heavy rock. I like the more teenage punk rock, like Newfound Glory and Acceptance and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just do. Like, it just gets broken down. And like, even with rap, if we can talk lyricism, we can talk melodies, we can talk regions. We got to talk specific places like New York, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me. We can pick like Cali, and even Cali, I got to break it down to San Francisco, Oakland, Vallejo. You know what I'm saying? I can't just I can't what's to call it. It's hard for me to just say my overall rapper, but Kid Cudi's easily like off top. I think Kid Cudi, when somebody asks me my favorite rapper, even though he's not really a rapper like that. Sometimes I lose Reese comments, but you need to lose the hashtag Louis. You need to use the hashtag Louis T Live. What do you mean, like Rico Live or something? Hold on, my mommy's calling. Hi, mommy.
You still on?
Yeah, I'm about to end right now. They can hear you though.
Right, I'm gonna get back on then. I got off because you said you were hanging to get off.
Oh, I'm about to go. I'm on my way then.
But then FaceTime me when you finish, sucker. Bye.
Alright, got you. Alright, well, y'all, I gotta go, y'all. Oh, my boy Big Simple pulled up. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Big Simple. I'm sorry, I'm scrambled right now because I'm about to go. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Big Simple, of course. Don't be late to give me this nigga. Yeah, there we go. Check Cash App. Oh, Derek JB, you ain't have to do that, bro. You ain't have to do that. See, these Sunday live streams, like, I love donations. I always love donations, but it's like, at the end of the day, I'm really here for y'all. I'm really just doing these live streams so y'all can just have a place to chill out and talk and just talk about football, since there's no more football, and specifically no more burgundy and gold football. My boy Derek JB with the donation, man. Appreciate that. Big dub. Big dub in the chat, man. Thank you. Big thank you. And you sent it through Cash App, so I get the full $20. My favorite Hot Wheels is the semis. I was more like a super unrealistic car guy. I like the weird car with the modifications on it that didn't even make sense, weren't even realistic. Rico, who is the player you hate the most? Dancehall underrated. I listen to more dancehall, soca, and reggae, and then I listen to rap, honestly. I mean, I love my rap, especially like Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta basically invented most of the music that we listen to right now. But at the same time, that's what also makes me tired of it, because most people sound like Atlanta. Most stuff sounds like trap, and I don't know. It's too saturated. So when I listen to rap, I more so listen to West Coast. I like Louisiana because they have their own sound. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to listen to other stuff. I don't even listen to Atlanta too much anymore because it's just oversaturated. Everybody sounds like that. But I gotta go though. Hi, mommy. In 1994, I used to flat top with the 2 parts. I used to listen to Redman album every day. Redman is so underrated. That's definitely a generational thing though. People like my age or younger don't really know about Redman like that. But then again, I mean, I've always grown up liking Cali music and style more, but I've liked New York movies more, and I've always been jealous of I wanted to live in New York more. But I still like, I love Big L, I love Dipset, G Unit, D Block, all of that with Styles P and all of them. I'm heavy New York too. I mean, I'm heavy everything. I just love music. I deep dive into everything. I listen to every genre. I mean, I listen to Russian techno. Like, I literally listen to everything. There's nothing I don't really listen to. I mean, even genres I don't prefer, I like a couple of songs out of it. Like, I don't love country music, but I like some country songs. So I listen to everything. I mean, I literally listen to old Chinese folk music. Like, I literally, like, if you go to Mark Juggerman or Adrian Van Ziegler, I like music like that. Like, cinematic music or Celtic music. I literally listen to everything. So, like, I literally listen to everything. It's just not enough time in the day to listen to rap if like there's all this music out here. But I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all live streaming, man. I will definitely, he said, and it's appreciated. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Metro Boom and Make It Boom, bro. I'm not listening to that full song. That I didn't even know that was another person saying it. That made it worse. Hey, Boogie with the Hoogie, I go. But hey, take care, y'all, man. I will catch y'all tomorrow with the video. Y'all already know I'm live streaming every Sunday. Of course, I'm live streaming during the draft. Any major events, free agency, if something big happens, I'll live stream. Y'all already know I'm coming out with film sessions the whole way. I'm gonna do 5 mock drafts up into the draft. Already did the draft network simulator one. I'm gonna do a trade up scenario, trade down scenario, dream case scenario where everything is just perfect. And then I'm gonna do a realistic one again, like I keep saying in my videos, where like after the combine, after everything, after the pro days, like after we see who we met with, like who Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith have paid close attention to, and whoever the next GM will be, I'm gonna do a mock draft based on that. I'm gonna try to get as many players right with that one. So, and of course I'm gonna live stream everything draft. So I mean, y'all already know, man. The off season is when I'm at my busiest. I do more during the off season during the regular season. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Live stream every Sunday, usually at 1 p.m. But now with the playoffs, I'm gonna probably live stream during the playoffs. So maybe not 1 p.m. next week. I'll see when they play next week. If it's at like 4 p.m., we'll live stream at 4 p.m. But usually just basically expected to be 1 p.m. every Sunday. And it looks like the Browns are coming back with no Pat Mahomes. They might win for real. By the time I get back home, they probably have won. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow with a video. And it's crazy too. I have like right now, I have like 30 video ideas. I have like at least 20 written down. But it's just up to me to make it, edit it, get it out to y'all. I have so many videos. Like, I'm gonna do like a film session on why Chase Young had an off night against the Bucks. I have why Washington football team will be a great free agent destination. I'm gonna break down salary cap. I'm gonna break down the pieces we have. Like, I mean, just so many videos. Is this Ryan Kerrigan and Alex Smith last year? I gotta do that. I gotta do my studs and duds. For me, it's gonna be the wave, the wig, and wait a minute. I'm gonna do like a whole video breaking down quarterbacks like I spoke about earlier. Like if it's a free agent, how much it will cost, how much we'll have to pay them. If it's somebody we have to trade for, how much it will cost to pay them and trade for them. If it's a quarterback in the draft, how much draft capital we'll have to give up. And I'll compare them so y'all can see, like, basically, like, pick your poison. Which value do you value the most and stuff like that. I gotta do one. I'm gonna probably talk about Hard Knocks and the possibility of that. I'm gonna talk about like an NFC East outlook, who has the brightest future. I'm gonna have fun with my favorite free agent at every position of need. So linebacker, quarterback, free safety, wide receiver, guard, tight end 2, and cornerback, and wide receiver 2. Oh yeah, wide receiver 2. So I'm gonna do my favorite free agent for each of those. That's a video. So I got all these videos like lined up. I have the ideas. I just have to do them and get them out to y'all. You're like family when they say I'm about to get out of here. I'm out for real. All right, mommy, I'm on the way for real. I'm coming. Hey, Brody, Aja, y'all want to go car? Y'all ready to go car? We about to go car. Y'all want to go car? You ready to go car? Y'all ready to go car? Car? You want to go car? Here we go. We going car? We going car? We going car? We going car? Let's go car. Everybody, they love car. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all later, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow with a video. Rico and that black people time. I'm leaving.